Hello, welcome back. Hopefully everybody is still with us. Get going on to another thing here. I also just took my dog outside real quick while we were transitioning games over, and got the nice little fancy steelbook case for Deathloop. How's everybody doing? Sound quality okay? Can you hear me? How is all that? Is it actually working? Just to double check. Oh, and I should also say that this is Michael instead of Tim. Change that notification thing real quick. And also, Tim, I just saw your text about the Dark Souls parts being in the games and demos category, and I swear I'm changing them like right when we start the stream. I swear I am, and then for some reason it's just like recategorizing it after the fact as games and demos again anyway, and I don't know how to fix that. I'm hoping that will just not be a problem with Bloodborne when we move on to the next game, because it just, I don't know. It's an obnoxious little thing that Twitch just seems absolutely determined to continue to do. And I don't really understand why, but it's a thing, I guess. Alright. Back in the House of Hades.
Sound already good?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think
awesome.
so. Let's see, we just do a little...
Sound already good?
Yeah, we're good. We're definitely
How's it good going, M for Immaturity chat?
Yeah, welcome back to Rated M for Immaturity, and Michael is back again. Another round of Hades.
Yep.
Yeah, I think, have you, Michael, you met Tyler, I think, right? Like once or twice,
Yes.
once maybe?
I remember at least once,
He's streamed
for sure.
a few times with me. I let him start like his own save file for Hades and try it out because he just hadn't gotten to play it.
Sure.
Just wanted to check it out. The look of like pain, because I wasn't giving him as many pointers as you were giving me, so he was, the pain on his face.
So he was struggling a bit more.
He was struggling a bit more. I wasn't giving him as much advice, but.
Yeah, that is...
He said he went home and bought it immediately, though. So
It's that kind of game. Like, the second you hear about it or try it out for yourself, you're like, oh, I gotta have this for myself.
Yeah, oh, what did I knock over? Knocking stuff over. It's a PS3 controller, that's what it is.
I mean, I feel like I feel like you just have to not have any kind of interest whatsoever in Greek mythology or Greco-Roman mythology.
Right. So just to not find it interesting.
For it to, completely go over your head. But even then, if you're a fan of this developer,
just Supergiant in general,
then you're probably going to like it still, because I think it's...
Braid, Transistor, Hades. Yeah, I mean, they have a really good track record.
Yes, I've only so far played this and a fair deal of Bastion, but this is...
Am I thinking of Braid instead of Bastion? Did someone else do Braid?
I don't know. I know for sure they did Bastion.
I might have been mixing those two up.
Sure. But either way, I'm just like, this is clearly like a step above that as far as like gameplay.
Well, I think also Bastion was like, what, 10, 12 years ago?
Yeah, it was one of their first games.
Might have been their first one.
Yeah, I think so. So
Bastion does have a great like story twist in it, though.
Oh, sure.
Like a really interesting like. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is just like the most. From what I've played or seen, this just is like such a fleshed out world.
Tim said that one of the ways they were able to do that was because it was in early access and they were changing it based on people's.
Right. Well, and like I told you last week, at times they were considering a different main character of the game,
right.
A more classical Greek hero.
Right.
As opposed to Zagreus,
like
who
doing an Achilles or a Hercules or a Perseus or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
drink sometimes sounds wonderful.
Which,
Maybe
probably.
She's asking us out, and then she's going to turn us down.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. I mean, forget I asked her or anything. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
do so.
Alright.
Nix. I ran into Thanatos out there. He aided me, although I think he's rather upset that I took off like this.
Thanatos is worried for you, child. I hope you understand whatever anger.
Tim said, "Whoa, now I'm in here."
Please forgive his rudeness.
Alright. Oh, so this is employee of the month again, too.
Right. I like that Zagreus is the one being rude, and everybody's like, "Oh, they should apologize to you." And Zagreus is the one who's like trying to destroy his father's realm.
Yeah, right.
To
right.
fucking escape.
Hey,
hell.
we got the next couple
Oh,
of
hell
these
yeah.
unlocked.
Okay. Which is Infernal? Is that another cast? Infernal Soul?
Raise your supply for your cast,
Yeah,
one per rank.
that's per rank. That's helpful to have. To have the most casts you can, you know.
Well, I just maxed out
Oh,
both
well,
of
that
them anyway.
works. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that should make us a bit tougher. So,
Yeah.
okay, so we got
And which one is Boiling Blood
Boiling
again?
Blood, deal bonus attack and special damage to foes with cast in them.
Oh, see, and the cast works.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just going to massively boost all of our cast stuff,
Yeah.
both of those.
And what's helpful is one of the Hermes boons allows the cast to come out of the opponent after like a second. The cast will come out.
Okay.
So you
To make it go.
so
just
that's
come out
helpful
faster.
under certain conditions because yeah, it allows you to just keep using the cast more over and over again.
Understand. A most unpleasant feeling, is it not?
I mean, yeah. Fuck you, Dad.
There are so many of those little Hades lectures that I love. Like I mean, it's typically the most intimidating Hades is, besides actually fighting him in the
Right,
in a boss
right.
fight.
Ooh, wow, I feel like we're already like stronger than we were.
So.
So what's been new, man? You see any new movies, any good content lately that we haven't talked about yet?
I mean, it's hard in just a week between sometimes, I think.
To really even get to anything new.
Yeah, especially when we're so full-time doing lots of other shit. too.
Right, no, absolutely.
But, well, like I said, that Titans episode I showed you was interesting.
Oh, yeah,
was it
let's
not?
talk about how weird that was.
Like, in some ways, like, I'm split on it, because in some ways, again, it's a very atypical take on a villain, say, like Scarecrow.
Sure.
At the same time, by being able to not be so conventional, they're able to do something at times a bit more twisted with that character than you might even get in a comic book story with a
Even
Scarecrow
like a
in
more
it.
traditional version.
Yeah, and just to see exactly what kind of guy Scarecrow is,
Yeah.
and it does make him more unique from like the Joker or, you know,
Right.
I guess the other villain that he'd maybe be more similar to, or that he's been paired with in the comics in a few, like in the Long Halloween, might be somebody like Mad Hatter or something.
Right, where they both are just like spouting nonsense constantly.
Yeah, they're both deranged. Although that Mad Hatter would be the one who's like pretty much either always nonsense or
Right. Just like straight up Joe. I'm trying to remember, was it Heartbreak Strike that we liked most out of these?
the cast is strong with that too. Like that's a big
and then we
good
also
deal
just
amount of
improved our
damage
cast
for
a
the
lot, so
cast.
maybe
Yeah,
we should test it out.
test it out. Yeah, good
See
idea.
what this how much this is able to accomplish.
Oh yeah. And but I mean, what would be creepy about Mad Hatter, I guess, in a way, is that he does literally see the world through that prism of
Right.
this is a fantasy world.
Right.
So anybody I kill or hurt or what have you, it kind of
doesn't
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So that's the scary thing about Mad Hatter. Whereas with Scarecrow, it's interesting because, like, is it Vincent Kartheiser?
Yep.
Plays him in this.
Connor.
Yeah, Connor from Angel and shit. And
Which, man, I remember when he was like the most annoying part of that entire show.
yeah, remember when we hated him?
Yeah.
I like him more here, I guess I do have to say.
Well, he was a kid when he was an Angel too. I'm not gonna hold
Well, you
that.
know what's interesting about Connor from Angel is that in a way he's kind of a prototype for like a character like Damian Wayne in the Batman comics. He's like
I can see that.
this wayward son that returns home, and he doesn't really have much of a connection with his father, so he's like just a huge shit to his father. You know, that I never thought about that, but in a way, Angel kind of did Damian Wayne before Batman comics did.
That's interesting when you put it that way, for sure. I always just thought of him as an annoying kid.
Which is what a lot of people think of Damian Wayne. Some people, fans, hate Damian Wayne's guts still.
Let's go check out Chaos.
Which is another thing. Do you think with all these constant Robins they're bringing in, are they just going to bring in Damian Wayne next season too? After just bringing in Tim Drake?
Probably, dude.
It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times.
Huh.
Human beings catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence.
Oh, okay.
Under the shroud of night, she's able
even
to.
Chaos can't totally.
Yeah, that's something that's cool about Nyx, is her power as a primordial is to literally make anything the utmost invisible.
Right.
You know, which is cool.
So we're gonna, for these next couple areas, we're gonna fight plus 60% more enemies.
That's gonna suck a little bit.
But then if we pull that off, then our special is gonna do like another 50% damage higher than it already does.
That's a good trade-off. Yeah. Avoid that those environmental because one of those chaos boons is environmental damage is like double what it normally is, and you can just get so fucked up with that one.
Damn, yeah. Luckily, I think there's only like one spike plate in this.
In this one, this is good, but like when you're in like the lava levels of like Asphodel.
Oh god, yeah, that sounds horrible.
It's so easy just to dash off the map, like.
Yeah, just totally on accident.
Yeah.
I watched Gremlins for the first time in like 15 years.
Yeah. You know, I'd maybe be ashamed to say, like, what I've seen of Gremlins, I was like a kid and probably had the idea, like a little kid, and had the idea that Gremlins was probably a kid's movie in my head or something.
I mean, it is a kid's movie. I think it's a horror movie for kids. And I actually really miss that. I think we don't get horror movies for kids anymore. Like, that's just not a thing that happens nowadays.
Let's see.
Call creates a winter vortex.
You can do that one. Oh, well, also Nourished Soul is really good for health purposes. That's because that will pay dividends throughout the rest of this run.
Yeah, let's definitely go with that one. The health is
very, very crucial.
Yeah, that matters a lot.
But yeah, I'm trying to. I mean,
it was just funny to go back to Gremlins after all these years, and I'm like, this movie's super fucking brutal. Although that main character is a goddamn idiot. Like, he's got to be one of the dumbest protagonists of a movie like I've ever seen. Like, he is stupid. It's literally like, there's the whole don't feed them after midnight, right, is the rule, right? And that's how they transform into the actual gremlins, right? It's when he does that, right, when he feeds them, it's literally like 11:59, and he's like, well, it's not midnight yet. And then he just gives him a giant bowl of shit, and then he's like, I'm gonna pass out, I'm gonna go to sleep with 30 seconds left on the clock.
Ooh, Artemis or Aphrodite's aid. Go for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch Gremlins like in its entirety one of these days.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie.
Now I'm 28 watching it, so I might not get the same enjoyment out of it I might once have.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, if nothing else, that main character I think is gonna piss you off. If you're gonna get AIDS, it might as well be from Aphrodite.
Hell yes.
You know, it's hard to argue. It's hard to argue.
Sound logic, and the Greeks were fond of logic.
Yeah, that's true.
And casting it aside at the first opportunity of sex. Like, sex is involved, fuck logic.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of just the human brain, isn't it?
Well, yes, that's true. But I mean, like, especially ironic for them since, like, they coined this ideology of stoicism,
Right.
you know, and then, you know, which the Romans carried on, and Greeks and Romans, they could be very, very unstoic in their
Yeah, that's true.
and same cultures that bred like Caligula and
Oh yeah, well I mean, say no more. Caligula
Right.
is like, I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, that by itself is enough to tell you that they know. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. They definitely didn't follow all of that. They had a lot of competing schools of thought. Many hated stoicism.
right.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's a whole civilization.
But yeah, it was like both extremes existing at the same time.
Right.
You'd have people that tried to be like fucking Spock all the time, while at the same time you had sex-crazed emperors and
Right.
But yeah, the thing about Scarecrow that is cool in that show is like, and kind of true to character in a way, is he started out as this like, well, sometimes reputed psychologist, you know, but either way, he has this understanding of conventional human nature, being a psychologist, and same dichotomy, like kind of like with the Romans, were just like where he's insane though. And
Right.
he probably sees himself as the most sane person in a room.
In any given room, yeah.
Yeah, but just how easily he lost it, like when his mom was like, "You're talking about Batman, right?" And he's like, "Mom, it's a fucking metaphor, you stupid bitch."
Like, he immediately was like, no, fuck that. And hey, Robin said that too. So.
Well, but somehow Scarecrow was more subtle about it than Robin.
Yeah, that's, you know, you shouldn't be able to say that sentence, but
Yeah.
it's actually incredibly accurate. At least just Dick Grayson, I feel like, shouldn't have been the one to say that.
No, I mean, Dick Grayson has one period in his life, I feel like, where he is at odds with Batman's way. It's as Robin's getting older, he wants to carve out a path for himself, do things his own way.
But not by murdering people.
Well, right. Well, that was actually, in this show, that was Batman's method, or that he taught Robin.
Was that not how it was done in the trailer, though? Because in the trailer for Titans, it shows Robin go, fuck Batman, and then he shoots like 3 guys in the head. So was that not how it was in the final version in the show?
Well, yes, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense that Robin is rebelling against murderous Batman by
also murdering. But that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
is he's rebelling by doing the same thing, so he's not actually rebelling.
Right.
So it doesn't really make sense.
Which, of course, as we know in the comics, Batman doesn't kill.
Right.
And then Robin...
He will melt people together, but...
That's exactly, like, but Batman is still more brutal in his methods, and that's what Dick Grayson is trying to move away from.
Right, exactly. Not by, again, killing people.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. And in fact, it is such a perfect opportunity in that character's kind of arc to stage a Teen Titans or a Titans show, because it should be at this time where Robin is trying to, you know, just find his identity as an adult, that he goes off, leaves Wayne Manor, and then starts hanging out with his friends, basically.
Sure, yeah.
Like, that just makes sense.
No, it does make sense.
However,
It would, at least, if that's how they
made him at least 20 years old, some kind of homicide detective or something in the first episode, so he has to be, like, probably, like, even at least 23, but that's still probably pretty young to already be a homicide detective in a police department somewhere.
I don't know if I don't really buy that.
I mean, in the comic, it was more believable in the comics because he was just a patrolman in Bloodhaven. Like, he was just a street level cop, so that he could also affect more justice by like kind of corralling the corruption that might happen in his presence when he's on the beat, you know. And then he would go out as Nightwing and affect even more justice. So, Dick Grayson was really about discovering an even...
Well, it's like the kind of a classic coming of age story.
Yeah.
The Nightwing transition.
Yes, exactly. And it's very much about him trying to discover a truer path to justice than even Bruce Wayne.
One that's not so violent.
Yeah.
But again, not murdering people.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's so yes. Don't get me wrong. This Titan show, I don't watch it because it's perfect. There is missed opportunities in pretty much every episode. Occasionally, they'll have a pretty solid episode, like the newest one.
Or at least a moment.
They just had.
Either a scene that works well, or...
Yeah, like the Scarecrow scene, or if it's with edgier characters sometimes, like Jason Todd's Robin or somebody, it does play better because these are edgier characters and because this is an edgy show. It's just when it's taking characters that are not supposed to be edgy typically and trying to force them into being like Dick Grayson. Well, and that was the other thing I was going to say. So it should have, like, if it's going to start there though with Dick Grayson, I feel like the oldest he can be, like, while trying to start the Teen Titans or hang out with them, should be like 17, 18 or something.
Yeah,
so
he
he's
needs
still
to
a
still
teenager.
I mean, literally the name Teen Titans loses all of its meaning if they're not teenagers.
Yeah, and then after him, like, everybody he encountered, like Starfire, like 30,
right?
Fucking Raven. She's the only one that's established as like a little girl in like the first
question, or what's the exclamation point?
That is that is Eurydice. Yeah,
let's go see him. Middle-aged Titans.
Yeah, middle-aged, exactly. Yeah,
and that's essentially what the show is.
Yeah. Like, in Raven, though, she's a little girl, which makes the contrast even bigger and weirder.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, when she starts out, like, by season 2, they try and portray her as, like, an older teenager already, but, you know.
But then she's not actually, like, the actress
she might have been a younger teenager in the first, but you get my point.
It's silly, though.
The age gap is way too different.
Can we not go talk to her?
Yeah, you can. Dash into the room, basically.
Oh, right.
To myself and cooking up a storm. You know me, hun.
Michael, did you know about how there was like a straight up, they found like a straight up gas leak in the place that the Oracle, in Greece, like there's like a weird natural gas leak in the place that like the Oracle actually
there's some like natural deposit in the earth that was creating gas. Oh, I see.
So like there was like a legitimate gas leak that was most likely giving
just
someone
hallucinations brain,
and making them lose their mind.
That would make a lot of sense.
And that's where that came from. So the next 3 boons you find upgraded rarity, underworld delicacy, up to 4 random boons of yours gain 1 level. Loved by the gods, up to 2 random boons of yours are upgraded to
so you don't have that many boons, so I would either go with Ambrosia Delight or Refreshing Nectar.
Let's do that, because it's the next ones we find.
Yeah. That's something I'm a little surprised by, is like I felt like in some of my runs of Hades that like I would have had a okay amount of boons by now, and at least by Elysium.
I think we just got a lot of keys just now in the run that I just did.
Oh, okay.
I figured.
Yeah, maybe I just always did more boon heavy runs, but like, because I tried to get that. I was
trying to unlock more of the stuff on the mirror, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I figured the more of that we unlock, the faster we'll be able to make like, full progression later as we upgrade all of that stuff.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. It is helpful to have that array of 5 boons filled up to have your strike, your flourish, your aids, your dash,
God damn it.
Your
You just call it aids again.
Yeah.
Hey, we just got raided by Yoshino Tomoya. How you doing? What were you streaming? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you working on? I'm curious. Alright, let's see.
Zeus or Diamond?
Let's do Zeus. Yeah, you're right. We still need a lot of. Dude, Tetris. You beat Tetris. Is it like like an original Tetris or like one of the newer ones that they do?
first Tetris I ever remembered was my brother's on the N64. That was a good Tetris, the N64 Tetris.
Nice,
I think Casey
Tetris.
would, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Casey, I guess it's weird to say my brother's name on air, but I don't think he's gonna care, so.
Tetris Effect. Connected. Okay, I've played Tetris Effect. I have not played the connected one, but Tetris Effect is really cool. Actually, Michael, you'd, I think, enjoy that. It's super trippy.
Sure. Okay.
My tattoo artist was telling me about it once, and he was telling me about how he just dropped a bunch of shrooms and was just sat and played Tetris for like hours.
That would be a good game.
High on shrooms.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right.
I think if there's ever any drug experience my brother enjoy, it would be something like that.
It's cool though. The backgrounds are all like wavy and like have all these distinct visual styles as you go through the levels, and there's music playing all kind of consistently. It's really cool, cool Tetris game.
All these are good.
Yeah, these are all good. Do you think?
Let's see, that's lightning damage. The one I always like. The flourish, the reflexes. Actually, that's pretty. Every time you dash, somebody gets hit by
and
lightning.
It's like an extra damage because it's like the epic version of it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You can do it.
Cut his fucking head off.
That's probably the only memorable line of dialogue Rob Schneider will ever have in his career. Is one that Adam Sandler gave him.
Yeah, I can't stand Rob Schneider.
Yeah, I usually only vaguely find Rob Schneider funny in Adam Sandler movies.
And even then, it's only sometimes.
It's like...
Come watch next time. I gotta go to bed. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid. Have a good rest of your night. I appreciate it, and I will definitely try and stop in on one of your next streams for sure. Definitely. But yeah, fuck Rob Schneider.
And then when Rob Schneider makes his own movies, oh god.
What's that? I'm sorry.
When
he makes his own movies?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. Rob Schneider did. Alex fucking forced me to watch like an episode of this, or a part of an episode. I don't think it was the whole thing. But Rob Schneider got some like actual like Rob Schneider show. Like it was, he was trying to be
Netflix?
Like a
I would not be fucking surprised.
Yeah. Oh, it was definitely Netflix. And here's the thing though. They did something that was truly bizarre. It's one of those.
Well, that's a gamble if you want to go for it. You might end up with more health than you have.
Let's try it. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
But no, they did both the Seinfeld Louis gag where they cut away to like them doing stand-up comedy, right, as a transition, and they did The Office one-on-one interviews.
Oh.
So they used two different transition gags in the same show.
Try and do this as fast as you can. Obviously, I know you are, but that is the name of the game. Oh, shit.
I had to Deathify, though, to be fair.
That's true.
And we have two of those, so it's not like...
Right.
Obviously, we don't want to use it, but...
That's not... How much Rob Schneider has Alex seen?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure Alex loves Rob Schneider, and he just secretly tells us that he hates him, because he's always trying to force me to watch Rob Schneider garbage.
Well, we know that Alex has an appreciation for garbage.
He does. That's true. No, he doesn't actually like Rob Schneider, but he likes to say I like Rob Schneider, so I'm gonna fucking say
Alex has no grounds on which to stand. He finds the trashiest shit to watch all the time. I don't know when he would have time to watch anything good because he's always finding this trashy shit.
Well, he's the one that like pulls up like Vanilla Ice goes off.
Yeah. He finds the worst thing, and he wonders why we make him sit through garbage so much.
Oh, Alex just finds a different kind of garbage funny, I think, is all it is.
Yeah.
And sometimes sometimes the garbage he finds is pretty funny. Like TLC, I often don't find funny, but every once in a while he'll find a very specific show that will be so ridiculous. that it will kind of work.
But I think even Alex would have to admit that TLC has just sunk to such a new low at this point.
Yeah,
in
even
time.
he doesn't think it's funny anymore.
Yeah, because they're too in on the joke now.
Yeah, they're trying too hard to be ridiculous on purpose, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you probably caught yourself
Definitely doesn't work anymore.
quick. So how come it took so long for him to show up in the first place? Well, I'm afraid that's not for you to know. But it's not because I was late. I'm not late for anything.
Quick favor, your God gauge charges up automatically. That seems like
Yeah.
that's pretty goddamn helpful.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, like, I don't even have to actually be, like, doing anything.
Well,
It'll just, like...
the more you hit foes, of course, the faster it's going to increase.
Right, but it'll also kind of fill up on its own now.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass. It's pretty badass.
Also, if you find a Kiss of Sticks, not the band, that is something.
Oh God, this really is hell.
That's very helpful to buy. I like some sticks.
No, I know, but in The Simpsons, there's that joke where he's going down the river Styx and it's playing the...
Oh, yeah.
I like Styx too, but...
Yeah. I mean, not all of Styx music, but...
There's some good ones.
Yeah.
Domo arigato, Mr.
Is that a Styx song?
Roboto. Oh yeah, that's a Styx song.
Oh, I forgot.
That's definitely a Styx song.
Fuck, I forgot what I was saying.
That's okay, it happens.
But, oh yeah, if you can purchase a Kiss of Sticks, that retreat revives you, gives you one life, one of your death supplies back. And the only times at which you don't need to buy Kiss of Sticks when it shows up in the Wells of Charon is like when you find Patroclus in Elysium, which have you?
I don't think we've gotten that yet.
That is surprising because at a certain point I feel like you meet Patroclus like at least like every other time you're in Elysium. So that's kind of surprising. But,
I guess maybe it's just we have to come across him for that first time still.
Yeah, but Patroclus is super helpful because even if you've lost good. Because even if you've used all your death defies before then, he just gives them all back to you.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Although
cool.
You may have to talk to him for a few times, have a few conversations
before you
with him.
like unlock that.
Yeah, that
makes sense. That's fair. No. You know, he doesn't want to give us a handout, you know?
Yeah, because he doesn't super trust you, if I recall, when you first meet you. But you also whenever you see those little bomb egg things, they get thrown out. Try and destroy them while they're still eggs, so they don't go all alien on you and shit. Yeah, light nice. Oh, just use it on the main Hydra once her shield is down again.
Because that'll basically take it out, right?
Hopefully. Pretty close. Alright, come on. Drop that shield.
Come on, drop your shield. Yeah, that just took it out.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's badass. Go Aphrodite.
I love Aphrodite's boon for that. It started to make the Hydra fights especially easier every time.
Yeah, damn. Holy shit, that took it out like nothing.
Yeah.
Well, shit, there we go. What do we got?
Kiss of Sticks. Yeah, that one.
I'm gonna take that too. Or no?
You do always use the little healing well, right? Like the first second.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's always the first thing I run to.
Good.
Because I need it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You might not need those other ones.
Yeah.
There are very few things I usually buy from the Well of Charon. Usually Kiss of Sticks, unless I think I might meet Patroclus.
Yeah.
You know, and then we do. Let's try to. Hopefully, we meet Patroclus in this.
Hey man, Come Sail Away is a classic. All right.
I like Come Sail Away too.
Yeah.
Renegade is awesome.
Renegade's great.
Madam. That one song that's like Madam Blue or some shit like that.
Yeah. Not every Kiss song, Kiss song. Yeah, Sticks. Not every Sticks song is great, but you know.
Did I say Kiss or did
I did.
Oh, okay.
No, I totally did.
'80s bands, they'll just kind of run together at a certain point.
To be honest, Kiss doesn't run together with anything else to me. They're visual.
Well, they
have a
definitely made their
distinctive-
own stamp, yeah, for sure.
Although there was an era where they didn't do the costumes and the makeup so much, and that's there's weird. They look weird out of the makeup. I feel like
Yeah,
just because you get so used to it.
but they're still embracing, like, I guess the
Hair metal.
big hair of the '80s, yeah.
So that's definitely true.
Yeah, you can't listen to a... Even if somebody had never heard a Kiss song before, if they listened to it, they'd be like, yep, that's an '80s song, you know?
Yeah. I mean, even their newer stuff still sounds like '80s music.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got here? Attack it special or stronger in the first 10 seconds. Attack deals more damage and knocks fire. We don't.
You don't have a strike.
Yeah, we don't
yet?
even have one yet.
Yeah, you might as well do a strike.
Sweet.
Okay, what's this chest? You don't have to do it, but I'm just curious. Oh,
Up to
coin.
100. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. And let's go for the health.
Not willing to risk that off. Yeah, the health we have.
No, I want the
honestly.
health.
Health bar, yeah. Okay.
Come on.
Elysian Shades, they don't underestimate these guys and always destroy their souls.
Oh yeah. No, they're little bitches.
That's my philosophy in life, always destroy their souls. Oh, get that
The heart, Osborne.
The heart.
First, we must go for the heart.
Do you think the new Spider-Man will be able to have the feel of Sam Raimi in it, the Sam Raimi-ness of those characters?
I don't know.
When they show up.
It's a good question. I'm very curious to see.
It's you'd think in a way maybe with already employing Sam Raimi to direct the Doctor Strange, maybe they even have some feedback from him on those.
Honestly, if Sam Raimi turns out to have secretly worked on the Spider-Man movie a little bit, that'd be pretty fucking cool.
Right. Because, you know, there's a special feel to the villainy in his movies, like Green Goblin.
And those
and
movies are sold on
Octopus.
the villains, I think.
Oh, big time.
I mean, I like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, I do, but like the villains are the most entertaining parts of those movies, I think.
Yeah, and I feel like the villains, whenever, in most of the Marvel movies, but even the villains in their Spider-Man movies, they try to make feel a little more grounded or realistic in some aspect of them.
Yeah, no.
Although I'd say Vulture and Mysterio are two of their slightly larger than life villains. They're like a little bigger than in their behavior than some of the other MCU villains.
That's true.
Besides,
Ant-Man's probably got the most down to earth, like least kind of over the top villains, to be honest.
Yeah,
like crazy.
Right, like Killmonger is down to earth. Even fucking I suppose some of their villains like obviously Dormammu or
Dormammu's not down there for sure.
What was Caecilius? They have a few villains that have pretty big goals and aspirations,
right?
But I feel like they try to go for a somewhat more relatable personality in somebody like Killmonger or Hela for sure is one of those. She might be the most. What do Ulysses say?
Is Dormammu DTF? He's not down to earth, but is he down to fuck?
I really fucking hope not, Ulysses. Why do you ask these questions? Hela might be their most comic booky villain. Marvel's done.
Yeah,
so
out of all
far.
the MCU ones. I'm trying to think.
Malekith,
Ultron
he sucks. Ultron, I feel like they try to give some pathos to.
They do.
I feel Ultron's more relatable than Hela was, you know?
Yeah,
Hela's was just like, I'm here, I'm evil, give me my shit. That was basically her her first line of dialogue.
Right, it was like, give me what I want, I'm fucking
or
evil.
I'll kill all of you, and I will kill all of you anyways, but still give me what I want.
Give me my shit anyway. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
There's no, like... I mean, typically, when you call a god the god of death, you're usually implying some sense of evil, except for Hades, typically.
Or even a sense of neutrality, almost, I would think.
Yeah,
death.
that's true.
I mean, I guess, yes, typically, like, the depictions get more evil in many ways, but...
As time goes on or something.
But, like, I don't know.
Or, you know, like, when Christianity gets the hold of it and death becomes a horseman of the apocalypse, you know?
Right, that's
I feel
true.
like at that point, death is pretty evil personified. But, yeah, Hades, the god himself, is actually probably the most neutral.
But the only Greek god that doesn't cheat on his wife and actually does his job.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
the only Greek god.
Hades, I mean, in a way, because Hades is just kind of forced to do his job at all times.
Right. But hey, he could cheat on his wife and he doesn't. And so, like,
Over
the other Greek gods.
An A-okay guy in my eyes.
just compared to the other Greek gods, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, literally all of them do it. Except for him.
Right. And then Hades, and just because he's always getting the shit end of the stick, you
Right?
just...
He even took his planet away.
Yeah, they gave him a planet, so that's not a real planet. And then fucking, like, in the Disney Hercules movies, he's a piece of shit in that, you know?
Yeah, yep.
It's just like... Hades is all... that even today, I feel like Hades is the sympathetic kind of underdog of pagan gods. Him and, like, Hephaestus or something.
Yeah, Hephaestus is definitely...
I feel like there should have been a Greek... I feel like that was a missed opportunity for the ancient Greeks, was to have a buddy story between Hephaestus and Hades, because you'd think if there were any gods that just related to how shitty their lot was in the universe, it would be those two gods.
Yeah.
Those fucking Greeks, they fucking suck. They missed an obvious storytelling possibility like that.
No more baby birthing carriages. Oh, shit.
Man, I used to think the Greeks knew what they were doing, but shit.
But after that, I mean, you know...
That's
just a line that you just can't believe they crossed.
There are probably so many... Oh, what? How'd you... I thought you had like 2 death defies.
Nah, that was it.
Oh,
that
damn.
was it.
I was not aware. I got caught up in the conversation on that one.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna switch controllers here.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
My understanding is you had
And
with an Nemean chariot just kind of plowed right into you there, didn't you?
Flip and let Michael do it around here.
Streets of Elysium next time.
I mean, I got all the way through to Elysium. It's not the furthest I've gotten, but...
is busily considering upon what else to gnaw.
Some of the best jokes come from talking, or, you know,
talking
quote unquote talking to server.
Talking to the narrator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity. I care not. Her powers have their limits anyway.
It's kind of ironic that she's like literally right there in the other room. You can see her, and he's just talking shit about her. That's very Greek god of him.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to really care. He doesn't care who hears him, at least, that's for sure.
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household.
So, Michael, did I feel like I've told just about everybody else about this at this point, but did you see Sony kind of fuck up the other day? This last week?
For that game show they did, or what do you mean?
No. It's on Friday of this last week there was a THQ game showcase, which they announced. Destroy All Humans 2 remake.
Chambers. Oh, do we just automatically have that Fountain Chambers of Tartarus?
That was like the first one we bought, I thought.
Oh,
It was like they gave you like a free one basically.
Oh,
to construct.
okay. Well, then let's get the Fated List of Prophecies.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting.
Oh, so that's added to our room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bit of parchment.
Dude, it tells you the future.
Hey, rod for fishing.
Oh, hey, there we go. We have... Oh, yeah, we might as well use it.
Might as well take it.
I have another job.
I didn't think it'd be this long into the game before they introduced a fishing mechanic.
Yeah.
Like, wow, they really made you wait to fish. Really had to build up to that one.
relatively, this is still like
Early in the
nothing
game.
as far as like how many times you could be. I mean,
Totally.
you're right.
Totally. I mean, this is a game we're going to be on for a while, I think.
Oh yeah, I would think so. So what about that, Sony?
So on Friday there was a THQ showcase, and they announced a Destroy All Humans 2 remake. Right, because they did the first, they did Destroy All Humans remake last year.
Right.
They announced that they're doing the second one. However, that was on Friday last week, and the Wednesday just before, they
500 Darkness.
Sony just posted the trailer for that on their Twitter.
Really?
And so somebody at Sony was fucking fired.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, somebody lost their job for posting that shit way too early. It'd be one thing if it was for Sony's show and it was posted early, but it was for a completely different company's show.
Right. That is a fuck up, dude.
There's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really.
Just keep glancing over and I see the last comment and there is Dormammu DTF.
I'm glad that is the most recent comment, Ulysses. I love it because, obviously I can't even make out the name so much but I can always tell when it's a Ulysses comment. So thank you for that, Ulysses.
Ulysses has unique things to say.
Yeah.
Always a unique contribution to the conversation. 100%.
Just drain the heat and light from everything. I thought you sort of fruits and grains and vegetables and such. Not that I'm complaining.
I aim to play. Hey, you do. Ulysses, you do.
She has the power.
You're just like Dormammu.
That was a good one, dude.
She's the oldest on Olympus.
I mean, like, can Dormammu even, like, is a cosmic being of his size and, like, form? Especially the one in the movie where he's, like, he's, like, a shapeless, like, a wave that is the background of the universe. Can he even fuck?
That's a good question. And this is also a little relevant bit of...
No, I did
read
catch
that?
it all
Okay.
already. I try and kind of read it all as it goes, so even if I don't hear it all necessarily, I still catch the dialogue.
And another bit of mythology that's cool about this kind of new character of Zagreus, when we talked to Nyx, is that she said, even when you unlock stuff in the Mirror of Night, you're really unlocking powers within yourself. So really these are like really just superpowers that Zagreus has that we're just discovering new superpowers in a way.
Interesting. That's a cool way to look at it.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is that list.
That he procured the fated list of minor prophecies, but it was preordained.
Oh no, not this determinism thing again.
That's right. You have to
what is this now?
press X to claim.
Come to bargain. Yes.
Oh,
yes, Tim.
we've already met. Oh, we've met them all, and that's
So we can claim these ones because
okay. I forgot
we've
about
already accomplished them.
I forgot.
Hey Tim, welcome.
For a
Were
minute,
you here this whole time, or did you just now decide to chime in?
Nice to have my ancient legendary weapons there.
Cool.
88 to 470.
Shall someday reveal a portion of the Underworld Codex.
Getting somewhere with
There.
So I got shall someday break free from the realm.
God, so we have to get all the boons of these gods for
Just
these
join it.
ones.
Nice. Dormammu, I've bargained to come.
What the fuck? Okay, we have to get all. Most of these is just on having gotten all the boons at least once.
Okay.
Unlocking all the moves for.
It's basically just like, hey, if you explore the game and do everything,
Yeah.
we'll reward you with extra stuff for it.
This was their like version of trophies if you don't have trophies on like your PlayStation already or something like that.
Right. Well, and this is giving you legitimate in-game rewards. I mean, if there's one thing about trophies that trophies and achievements on both consoles, I've always had, like, I've never been, like, the biggest fan of those, and I'll get into them if it's a game I really love. I might try and, like, be like, oh, well, maybe I do want to get the trophies for this game just because I love this one game so much. Like I did that with Ghost of Tsushima, I did that with Control, I'm probably going to do it with the Alan Wake remaster. But, the achievements and the trophies, they don't give you anything in-game. Like, you don't get something in the game to then go back and play more that makes a difference. That's my thing with it.
Mm-hmm.
See what Tim... The Fated list is a great way to change your approach to each attempt. It's trophies with actual rewards. Yep, that's right. Yep, that's totally what we were just talking about. And then there's only like 6 or so that are an actual bitch to complete. Fair few of them will be unlocked just by doing a few runs and doling out some ambrosia nectar. Yeah, it's just like, hey, you're gonna play the game anyway.
Right.
Here you go. Here we'll reward you for it.
Oh, I forgot. Can you not? Like, okay, Achilles would be a good spear. For 3 seconds, critical damage. That's pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can unlock the spear of Achilles.
Sweet.
I don't.
And then, we're also doing.
You
We will be doing Deathloop tonight at 6:30 to 9:30. We did one solid session, about 3-hour session last
the
week.
golden.
Yeah, that's badass.
And
and it really is different attacks too.
Yeah,
that's
like
cool.
this thing. So it will kind of dash and then do another
cool.
set of damage when you go through them.
That's badass. To throwing, press to recall, like Mjolnir.
Yep.
Or the Leviathan X.
Oh, and that will do damage too when you do it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Now, Deathloop, those first couple hours at least were a ton of fun. It's kind of like Hades or Returnal or some one of these games where it's a time loop. It's another game where you go back and start again and have to. But Deathloop has a really interesting set of rules to it. There's a mechanic they introduced where these evil mad scientists that created the time loop to begin with are doing all this research to figure out how to carry items from one loop to another. Right? So you get this whole thing where you can get...
it shows a little scroll icon too for
yeah.
ones you haven't gotten yet.
Cool. That's cool. Lets you know what you're looking for at least.
Yeah.
But in Deathloop, you can basically, if you have enough of a certain kind of resource, you can infuse your weapon or a certain gun or a certain special ability with.
Oh, I should have done the shot.
With this energy, right? And then when you die and you go back to the beginning of the loop, you will still keep that nice new weapon or that nice new power that you got.
Shots, everybody.
Oh my God, shots. That observe report with Anna Faris drunk off her ass goes, shots.
Do you remember when you didn't remember what that quote was from?
Yeah,
and I would
you would
just
do it all the
randomly
time.
say it?
And I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about. Oh, by the way, Ulysses. I'll show it to you later tonight when you're here, but we got a steelbook for Deathloop too that showed up in the mail today. Pretty sweet. Not quite as cool as the Resident Evil Village one, but it is badass. Jupiter!
Endure an everlasting winter's chill, young Zagreus. Not even your father's lifeless servants there.
Sick, I love me some... Yeah, steelbooks are cool, man. Steelbooks are pretty cool.
I do like steelbooks.
Some good game steelbooks. There's a badass... I love these some...
I like that Zagreus had no idea what the fuck are you talking about with the winner.
They should do a steelbook DVD of the movie Steel. I don't think we need that.
No.
I don't think we need to have that.
I have to assume that was Ulysses.
Yes, it was. Yeah, you'd guess right. Ooh, that looks like a cool fucking weapon.
Oh, yeah.
That looks like it's doing way more damage right off the bat than the last version of the spear.
Right. Yeah, I just love the little differences and all the... Oh, shit. Okay. I'm gonna try to beat Hades, but I don't think I will.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see, man. It was amazing that we got to him. Was it the last time or the time before that? Whichever it was.
Mm-hmm.
We got damn close.
You got all the way up there, dude.
Yeah.
And I was, because you got through fucking Theseus and the Minotaur for the first time.
Yeah.
And got to Hades, so I was like, "Oh fuck, dude, you're a kill this."
And that's we've seen the whole game now, and now it's a matter of
there's one little bit you haven't seen yet. I'll just say that for now. But.
Final configuration of each weapon fully replaces the entire skill set. So once you unlock those, the urge to do more runs will resurge new. Because they just completely start changing up. That's I mean, that's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool, dude.
Whoa.
This game is pretty damn addictive. I mean, like, if I wasn't waiting a week to do this for streams, I would totally just dive in and just play a ton of it.
Yeah, I wish there would be a day we could do, one day in the week, we could do a stream
like
where we didn't
stream.
have, like, a interruption like my classes, because then we could go, because you can just go on doing this game for
hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, if we were able to do a 5-6 hour version of this, that would be the way you're supposed to experience it in some degree.
Well, you know, someday, hopefully that's something that we can make happen.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful. I am hopeful. Especially because, like, you know, I don't know. We're damn close to hitting the affiliate requirements, and
that is great.
Starting to make us maybe a little bit of money.
Right.
It'll be a long time before I could live off of it.
Right.
Probably.
Right.
But like, my goal someday is I do someday want to try and make this a full-time gig. And if that ever happens, doing the very, very long streams that you're talking about is totally something that I will start doing.
Oh yeah.
As we go. And Alan Wake will be the first one, right? Like that, where I just go for just a massive amount of time.
Oh, Brilliant Riposte. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, I'm so close to
Which one is that?
Brilliant Riposte is what you need to get Divine Protection. So I am so fucking close to Divine Protection.
Okay. I'm gonna duck away to use the bathroom for just a moment.
Oh, sure.
If you, Michael, if you want to hang out with the chat briefly, I will be back in just a minute.
Ulysses, say whatever crazy shit you want to keep things spiced up here. I hope there's a way we can get a third headset at some point incorporated and on a day that Ulysses can be here, because you guys listening to Ulysses talk is gonna be fucking hilarious during this. Sorry, Tim, I was a little focused on the gameplay. I caught most of your message, but I'm gonna have Sage read it again when he gets out here. If you had to pick Eldritch, Nightmare, Gods to marry, fuck, or kill, oh, that is a good question. I mean, if I was, like, really into hentai, I guess you'd want to fuck, like, Cthulhu or something, right? Because all those tentacles. That would probably be the hentai path. And then, what ones do I hate? I mean, if I was Alex, you know, gnomes, do gnomes count as eldritch entities? Fuck Chaos. Kill Hypnos. Ah, poor Hypnos. Dude, I like Hypnos. For Alex, yes. Good point, Ulysses.
Darkness.
Oh wait, I was too early on that one. Hypnos is sweet, but would you want to fuck or marry him? Well, I guess marry him, and if you're saying he's sweet, it sounds like a good route to go. You know, I mean, I know I want a big, strong man to protect me at the end of the day, but altogether, when I'm weighing the odds, you know, I just want somebody I can talk to at the end of the day, so I think Hypnos is the way to go. Although Hypnos might be kind of fucking annoying to live with his voice. I hadn't thought of that. Chaos is infinite. Oh, that's a good argument too. That is a good argument. Should I go with Sisyphus or shopping on this one? I'm kind of torn myself. Money. I've got a lot of money. I'm gonna shop. So, okay. Alright. I should have waited on that one. Let's see. Oh, let's go with Zeus.
I can use this.
Heaven's Damage. Ooh, I like Heaven's Damage. We will go with that one. You've missed some some good jokes on
I did
the
see.
account of
I checked my phone
while you were in the bathroom.
just because I wanted to see what crazy shit Ulysses was gonna say.
Ulysses did some good stuff. Ulysses made it entertaining by asking which like eldritch,
God,
hellish, nightmarish gods would you fuck, marry, or kill? And I said, like, if you were a hentai person, you'd probably want to fuck Cthulhu because of the tentacles or whatever.
Right.
And then,
Well, hentai is animated porn, but it's not necessarily tentacle porn.
well, that's true. But I mean, I don't know.
They're definitely in similar spheres, though,
Yeah.
for sure.
I feel like if you're already like a big proponent of hentai porn, you might be in for the tentacle stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that's as a blanket
100%.
statement, but I think
There's
could
probably
be,
some crossover appeal.
There's some psychological trauma going on that led you down that path. Divine dash. Ooh, brilliant. What does brilliant so when you deflect, it deals more damage. Oh,
All right, let me check out these. Let's see. Tim said, "Dude, marry Nyx, fuck Chaos, and kill Hypnos."
Ooh, I agree with him.
For Alex, yes.
Tim did make some good points on that one.
Hypnos is sweet, but would you want to fuck or marry him?
I mean,
Chaos,
he's a sweet god. If you want somebody that can, treat you nicely at the end of the day, you choose Hypnos. But
Chaos is infinite. Get back in the forge.
Just not the rest of the day. But
I don't want to know what okay?
Sisyphus, Shopper, no, capitalist pig.
You should be on the stream too at some point, Nadia. That was a good comment.
She does stream with me for some games.
Yeah. Are you going to work or something?
No, I'm if anyone on the stream can hear me, I'm going off on an adventure to my friend's house.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna go
Quick
stream the new
spin.
season of Sex Education.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that.
Oh, I recommend it, kinda. I don't know if
sure.
you didn't like it. So.
I did not like it. You didn't want to watch it with me.
Massive. I'm gonna go with massive spin here. Thanos. Wait. What did was that
hi,
Tim?
Nadia.
Hi, Tim.
Nadia says hi back. I don't know if you can hear or not, but she said hi back.
Did Tim just say something before that about Hypno?
I'm still reading through a bunch
okay.
of comments here, but Ulysses said no, capitalist pig. Then Tim said,
wait, what was the capitalist pig comment about?
I'm honestly not sure. I'm honestly not sure.
Ooh, Megra.
Yeah, she's the first Fury we encountered here. Yeah.
She is hot.
I like her third sister, whatever her name is. Anyways, we'll have a good time.
Tissiphane's the second one, right?
Yeah, and then it's Electo.
Electo's the third
one.
Yeah.
That's a fun game.
Yeah.
And then Tim said hentai specifically refers to over-sexualized manga depictions in Japanese media, so in that case it could be anything under that. No, totally, Tim, totally. Any kind of cartoon porn. Well, there are.
Tim is very technical when we play.
There are ancient Japanese woodcut paintings of tentacle porn.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
It's it's been around for a long time.
Right.
Have a good time, honey. Have a good time with your friends. Let's see. Massive Hypnos. Yeah, no, I'll come on. Yeah. Hypnos going to treat you right, not going to desert you.
I like this conversation we're having about Hypnos.
And then Tim said massive. I don't know what that's referring to. But, and then hi, and then all right, we're caught up on chat.
All right, those were some good ones, guys.
That's the first time that I have had to go back and then read a bunch of stuff to catch up on the chat. That's the first time it's been going that fast.
I'd still like to know what the fuck Ulysses was talking about when he said capitalist thing. I don't know.
Ulysses, what were you specifically referring to? Oh,
I hope he wasn't calling
massive
Hypno.
Sweep. It was referencing the Hephaestus hammer. Okay.
Oh.
Cool. I'm sorry, Michael. What were you about to say?
I hope he wasn't calling Hypnos, that poor sweet man, a capitalist pig.
Oh, well, maybe he was. I don't know. You dared to shop. Oh, you went to the shop. He was calling you a capitalist pig.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
you chose the shop over there.
Oh, yes. Well, then, yes, proudly, I'm a capitalist pig. Ulysses, correct.
Yes.
It's funny. There's a guy I've met recently at my college. I won't say his name, obviously, but he's like a younger guy, and but he's got the spirit of my 70-year-old dad in him, or just he's just a curmudgeonly dude. And he's very funny, and the way he talks and the way he delivers like any line of anything he says, it's like he's trying to do a Stephen Wright. Like it's like, but but it's naturally how he speaks. So I'm like, dude, this is like the next Stephen Wright. This fucking guy.
that's hilarious.
Like I've only had like one direct conversation with him, but I was like, dude, you should really consider stand-up comedy. I told this guy because you are fucking anything he says is like so negative and cynical, and it's just such a deadpan everything he says. And he just kind of sounds like a young Stephen Wright too.
Interesting.
So
maybe we can jumpstart his career or something.
That's what I'm hoping because like one of the first few things we were talking about in that conversation, our little group meeting we were having, is he was reading a piece of writing he wrote, and he brought up Lenin. And I was like, now, when you mentioned Lenin in that piece, did you mean the English Lenin or the Russian Lenin? And he was like, well...
John Lennon?
Yeah, right. And he was like, well, not the English... he was like, well, the Russian Lenin, because John Lennon was a fucking hippie, and I fucking hate hippies. Like, he was so intense about it, how he said it. And I was just like, you're an old school spirit, aren't you? That's what I said to the guy.
That's hilarious. I would like to just hear this person talk myself.
I mean, you know, if ever it just somehow comes up in conversation, I was like, hey, have you ever thought about doing video game streams? Because...
I mean, I am not opposed to just having guests on
just like
here.
Random people to... at least to try them out, you know, see if they enjoy doing it or whatever.
Maybe they only do it once, but hey.
Yeah. Give them the chance.
That's what I did with Tyler. I wasn't sure if that was something he was at all interested in, but he enjoyed it the one time, and now he's come back a couple more times, and he's kind of, I'm fitting Tyler into our rotating kind of cast co-hosts now.
Nice. Let's see. I'm trying to get. Oh wait, what is this? Eurydice? And shoot, I kind of want Eurydice because to up the rarity of the next boons we get, because I might be able to get divine protection easier or faster that way.
It's only been about 40 or 50 streams. I'm still on the fence about whether I like it.
Nice.
You liar, Tim. You liar. You enjoy it. God, we are at like.
Good choice.
You revel in it. See, that's what I like to hear. But no, I mean, we've got the number of streams we've done, because there's been a few streams I haven't uploaded to YouTube, only a couple. But we're at like 130 videos on YouTube, and again, those are like all of those are at least like 2 hour long videos, like the vast majority of them anyway, and some of them are like 3-4 hours long. There's like 130 videos. That generally that length, maybe some shorter ones here and there, but it's I mean, it's a pretty massive amount of stuff. I think
you have a very decent catalog and library built up, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I just try and do it like all the time.
That's practice, routine.
Just practice, routine. I mean, the only way to be good at something is to suck at it first, right? You gotta. Just do it, and then eventually, and like, just put the effort into learning how to do it better, and it will happen eventually.
Well, yeah.
Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams!
Right.
I think, Michael, I showed you that hilarious, you heard it here, say tries to do it all the time. Yeah, totally. That's
and I don't mean to make us sound like arrogant assholes, but I feel like we've always been good at just talking. Naturally conversing. I mean,
well, I mean, one of the reasons I thought like this would be a good fit for me to do this was because I like rarely am able to just shut up.
Right, right.
Yeah, I mean, you know how much trouble I got in like grade school because
really?
because what they were saying didn't matter to me.
Oh yeah.
So I talked over the teachers constantly because I didn't give a shit.
Oh, I remember what an annoying little fucking kid you were. I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, they
Whoa, +3 dashes. Holy shit. Oh, that's kind of awesome.
I just was not...
look at all these dashes.
Damn, dude.
That's kind of awesome.
Nice,
right.
That's badass.
Okay, wait, how much darkness do we have?
I was not a good...
Zoom in.
I was not a good student in like the classic sense of like how to be diligent and pay attention and listen, and that wasn't me. I didn't learn that way. I learned by like sitting down and doing something, and so anytime that I was just being talked at, I wasn't learning.
Right.
I wasn't. So I decided I was going to talk instead,
Well,
and I've just never been able to stop.
You learned by fucking shit up.
That's the best way to learn, man. It's just you fuck shit up.
Just burn your teachers.
Wasn't your school? I mean, yeah, I also just went to shitty schools, and so maybe if I had been at a school that like fucking knew anything about what it was doing, then maybe I wouldn't have felt that way during my entire education.
Right.
That's a good point. That's a good point. It definitely is influenced by going to shitty schools and just teachers that didn't care and weren't really that interested. Not that there were no teachers that cared.
Poseidon or Demeter?
Oh yeah, let's chat vote.
Because I'm good either. Either.
Yeah, no, that's true. Grades 2 through 5, the same math class every year. That's exactly what happened. And in fact, actually, remember in specific detail that I got to like a certain, I don't remember what it was, but picked the MILF.
Oh, sorry, man. Poseidon, all right.
Yeah, we got a split chat.
We've been split the last couple times.
But no, I remember getting to like the end of my like second grade math and them being like, all right, now that you're done with this, we're gonna start you on this. And then I remember like getting a different teacher from my third, like a different homeroom teacher. And I remember her going like, all right, now you're gonna do the same math class that you finished last year instead of the one that's supposed to be for this year. And I remember going like, but like, why though? And you're going like, because. And then like by the when I got into like even just like fifth grade, I think they were trying to do like a fifth grade math class, but I'd literally been taught the second year math class like 3 times and I hadn't been taught like the subsequent years. So I remember I spent like until like I think 6th or 7th grade trying to teach myself what I kept missing when I was trying to like catch up to where we were. And I think 6th grade, I want to say, somewhere in 6th grade, I think I just gave up and was like, fuck it, I'm just not going to learn math.
Right. I kind of gave up trying to learn math at a certain point too.
I appreciate math. I appreciate the people who are good at it and really love it. But okay, class, now hopefully today we can finish our work on the letter A. Man, that's what my school felt like sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
It was a garbage Montessori school.
Yeah.
Garbage Montessori school. Montessori schools are terrible. And if anyone with children or is planning to have children is hearing this, don't put your kid in a Montessori school. They will turn out like me.
This is the first time we've gotten to a room this in Asphodel.
Cool. So is that just unlocked now?
No, it's just some randomly you'll get to this chamber.
We just haven't gotten that combination of rooms yet.
Yeah, and that well, it only gave us 15 health, but it always gives a different amount of health sometimes.
Sometimes it can be like a shitload.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not like super significant.
Yeah, like I guess I wasn't super hurting for health at this moment either, so.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're on the halfway point.
Yeah. Which is doing pretty good for Hades, typically.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah, that combo looks like it's working real good. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody else had like just a fucking garbage education like that in the chat, but like, I don't know. I also just have very little faith in the American school system in general.
I remember when I was like 5, my mom made me stick around for like a Bible lesson at like a Sunday school type thing. And 28 hell.
Did you have to watch Bible Man?
No, I don't know if Bible Man was a thing yet or not, but
what year did I'm gonna look while you're telling the story, I'm also gonna look up when Bible Man came out.
Right. Well, and she showed us one of those like animated Bible story kids movies. Oh shit! Come on.
Some of those are so unintentionally funny.
Yes, give me divine. I'm getting an Athena chamber right here. I so am hoping for divine protection. Come on, come on. What the fuck, Athena? God.
1995. Bible Man.
Shit.
Yeah, so Bible Man would have existed by then.
Oh, sure. See, that you always get, of course, a random assortment of boons.
Right.
a god
Not
or
the one you
goddess.
needed, though.
But if you have, so the more boons you have from a particular god, the more chance you have of getting a boon you want the next time.
Right.
So that is something to keep in mind. But god damn it. Well, let's do Divine Strike. That was like, I was all teed up with that Eurydice chamber and having Athena's keepsake. I was so lined up for Divine Protection. I might not get it now. But,
oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
You're so good and like close to it.
Yeah. But anyway, but she showed us an animated video of Jonah and the whale, and I just remember.
Well, I think I actually have seen at least clips of that before.
Right, and I just remember at the end of the lesson her being like, "Okay, so what did you like about that movie?" And as like a 5-year-old being me like, it was a cool story, I guess, but it's just like, why did it have to be a whale? Why couldn't it be a cooler animal like a dragon or something? And not realizing that dragons have this demonic, satanic connotation in Christianity. And when I said that, just for fucking saying dragon, I remember her being like, well, maybe you should talk to your mom about those kind of thoughts or something like that.
So Christianity was trying to repress your thoughts about dragons, even.
Yeah, well, about Satan, who I didn't realize was a dragon. So if anything, it made me be like, I wonder why she has this thing against dragons. I'm gonna have to look into it. You know,
like
which is the way
that insulting to like Chinese mythology.
Oh, sure.
Where dragons are like these wise, majestic, like godlike.
But it's just the way religious repression always works. They tell you not to do something, and then you're like, I wonder why I shouldn't do it. I'll look into it now.
Well, the people that like to think say that, but then there's also the sheeple that just do it.
Sure, sometimes. Yeah, but it's like if she hadn't said anything about it,
you wouldn't have even thought about it.
I never would have learned that dragons and Satan have any kind of connection with.
Right. Dragons are fucking cool, man.
Yeah,
we live in a society. Takes a shot.
Damn. Oh, I'm sucking right now.
Sure, Christians don't consider whether or not to insult others. I mean, that's true. I mean, what religion does? What religion does like truly take other faiths into consideration? Like really takes and like thinks about that shit in a way that like is significant. I mean,
there are very
Buddhists,
few.
Maybe.
Yeah, there are very few religions that are chill about you worshiping other gods or having an interest in other gods. You know.
I'd like to say that atheists are pretty universally chill, but there are a lot of
and they've become assholes too. So
yeah, there's the in your faith atheism that like is like, if you do believe in a god, we're gonna have you. But I'm like, man, I don't care. I just don't put your shit on me.
Or they become atheists to spout their like postmodern poppycock bullshit.
Well, which is in a way just another religion.
Yeah. Oh God, I was so man. How did I fuck that round? Okay.
Well, some branches of Buddhism are willing to consider other religions as paths to enlightenment. I mean, that's something at least.
Well, you can get at least one more run in here, I think.
I hate that Hydra.
Alright, we just had to do a little controller switch again. Is the sound still working good?
I trust now that when we hit that orange button, I think
it's good. I guess I just get paranoid about it.
I mean, it's good because I know, in the past when we've tried recording stuff, we can,
Spider-Man 1 in particular, we lost like a whole thing.
Yeah. So
at some point we'll get around to playing Spider-Man again. We'll do a whole stream for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Sounds good. Sweet. Late with your report, Hypnos. Again.
I did say the one thing about Hypnos is his voice is fucking annoying.
Yeah,
so that would be hard to live with.
So was it Mary Hypnos?
At first Tim was saying kill Hypnos, and I thought that was a little harsh at first because I'm like, if you like all the gods, of course, treat him like shit, and he's really the nicest to you at any given time. We're one of the ones that are the nicest to you.
Hypnos would make a good bottom.
Jesus Christ. Yes, if you're thinking about it that way, then yes, that is true.
I found it over by the lounge. It was inside, but I am not the one who put it there.
cat is like yelling out the window. I think there's a cat in the window in the house next door again.
Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I mean, Hypnos would be kind of fucking annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, if you were fucking Hypnos and that annoying voice was making all the sex noises, how irritating would that be?
Yes, that's true. That's true.
So, I don't know.
But if you marry someone, you gotta fuck them for life, you know. Think about it that way.
Yeah. So,
unless you have an unhealthy marriage, which might be worse, so...
Right, which, I mean, do you want an unhealthy marriage with Hypnos? Or...
Yeah.
The venerable hound of hell barely acknowledges the softly spoken prince's platitude. For well, the underworld is not as vigilantly guarded as an agent.
Now, Tim, is Hypnos a power bottom? Or... what about Can I talk to just Hypnos? No.
You did, or what
listened to the whole conversation.
What happened? Yeah, whenever you listen in on a conversation, that's the substitute for speaking to them directly.
Sure.
In that instance,
was that he'd take a nap during sex? He would just take a nap, so you didn't have to hear his stupid voice. Is that what you're saying? So Taoism argues that individuality is ultimately an illusion, whereas a lot of other religions tend to view things through the lens of the individual soul, and it's relativity to eternity, while it does place doubt in the rationale and idols, the logos. Yeah? Yeah, God of Dreams. Oh, yeah, so you are saying that he would just be asleep while you fucked him.
Yeah. You might as well do Fountain Chamber for Elysium, because that's going to allow you to get health every now and then.
Yeah. Cool. So we got one of those. Oh shit, we have enough money to do. Let's see. We're gonna provide 10% more health than usual. Let's do that too.
Well worth the fruits of your hard work, I'm sure.
Damn, we got a lot of. Underworld rent chambers may contain urns with money. Okay, so we can start getting money from just like random things in the environment. That's good.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all we could do for now. That was like solid, 3 renovations at once.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you talk to Megra in that?
I didn't, but she didn't have a mark over her head.
I feel like you can always...
I mean, you should say something anyway.
Can't you see I'm busy now with more important things than you?
Okay, well, you got shit upon.
I'm gonna give her a gift. Just to see. Because, dude, can you get a thing from her?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna look up the keepsakes again just because hers might be one of the most useful if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, really? New keepsake, skull ears.
Yeah, check it out in the
next
little tank.
Yeah. Alright, and then can we do anything? Not quite. We almost have enough to get the next Death Defiance. Super close. Let's see. I'm gonna do a run with the sword. Let's
go to the glass case first and check out.
I mean, my guess Chthonic gods are a real grab bag of folks, and you even find dialogue in which they refer to the traditional sexual. Oh wow, sexual relationships of mortals is entirely foreign concepts. Polyamory and the like are therefore just a neutral concepts, neither embraced nor shunned. Shrug. Yeah, I mean, among the Greeks, for sure.
Okay, what's the earring again?
Deals 20% damage while at 35%.
Okay, that's not quite the one I was thinking of then. There's another keepsake that's basically going to give you another life, too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That sounds pretty useful.
Yeah.
Athena!
To see how far you've come, cousin, and I am confident that you shall make your way eventually. I shall look forward to our conversations then.
Alright. Phalanx shot, divine dash, it's the epic version too. Definitely feel like we're just getting... I do feel progressively more powerful, so I do feel like consistently more powerful as we go through this game.
Yeah.
By a significant amount.
Oh,
some of these enemies feel like they're just going Like, I'm just fucking destroying them like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I love these difficult games with a satisfying sense of progression. Like Dark Souls, Hades, Returnal, all this stuff.
Although, to speak to one of Tim's first comments, I think, about the fuck, marry, kill thing, I think he said, I can't remember, no, he said to fuck Chaos, I think. But I think he had Nyx in there somewhere, and I'm definitely fucking Nyx.
Get back here, laser crystal bitch. There we go.
Or he might have said Mary, which...
Nyx was fuck, so good choice.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, I mean, I'd maybe marry Nyx, because that's a lot of, you know, possible good intermarital relations going on there. But, fuck, maybe Electo, because she's damn fine, except she's got, like, well, maybe just for that reason, maybe not her, because
Michael, don't stick your dick in crazy.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why it would be the one-time fuck in that instance. But she's also got razor teeth, so I'm just saying.
Yeah!
You know.
I don't know about the razor teeth. It's like Melina in Mortal Kombat is hot, but then, you know, you see your mouth and you're...
Yeah, Meg would probably... Well, I mean, she is, definitely.
I mean, for Zagreus in particular, too, yeah. She is literally the more fuckable Fury.
My sister just texted saying hi.
Oh, yeah? If I recall, Sage was initially trepidatious to the games of the Souls-esque style. Now you really seem to be just demolishing them. Yeah, I was apprehensive about trying to get into Souls for a long time. I mean, Demon Souls came out in 2007, and it took me until this year to get to all of them, basically. Right, to get to any of them, and now I've played almost 3 full ones in a very short amount of time. Plus Returnal, plus Cuphead not that long ago, plus this. Yeah, I'm getting into the fuckable Fury would be another good stage name. That's true. Another band. So Tim said, Meg, marry, fuck Electo, and kill Persephone.
Yeah, I'd agree with that assessment of the Furies.
I like how much we just ended up, how much of this chat has just been fuck, marry, kill with Greek gods.
I'm so glad Ulysses contributed that game.
I think there is yet to be, and I mean, I know I'm the one bringing it up for this stream, but there is yet to be a stream that Ulysses has been on, like, in person, like hosting, that hasn't eventually gotten into a conversation about cannibalism at some point.
Cannibalism?
Every single stream. Some it's cannibalism, it comes up. I swear to God, and that will come up tonight.
It's gotta be a running joke of his.
It totally is. We're gonna have like some sort of cannibal T-shirt at some point to like promote the stream.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just was saying while you were in the bathroom that, like, I so hope Ulysses does one of these Hades streams with us at some point. Like, if I don't know if we're even able to do 3 headphones at a time.
We can, basically, the headphones that you're wearing has to pick up 2 people. And it can pick up 2 people because it's like the way it picks up sound.
Sure.
The microphone is just like, it does. So, like, when I stream with Alex and Ulysses, that headset is
that's how you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you
sit very close together for it to work?
Oh, sure. No, I'm just kidding. Would you be able to set it up a way at some point where, like, for every controller you'd be able to have a headset?
Yes.
Because, like, right now...
Yes, I need more controllers. And then eventually I'm going to get a new computer. We're going to have mic stands and stuff that are running through that rather than the game itself.
Yeah.
And so like you'll only need one controller to be actually connected to the game, but there will be all these mic stands and multi-camera. Like,
that'll work. Awesome.
Honestly, when I do eventually move, I am going to be looking at places with an extra room that I can turn into a studio.
Because I think it adds a little element to the streaming, because I've only seen, like, other than actually doing these streams with you, all I've seen is, like, kind of the screen when like Chris is streaming, you know, on his
You can always
channel.
see
and,
him.
Yeah, and you know, and I think
want to do that.
That adds something to it.
It
I think
does.
to people wanting to watch it, investing more of a personal level. to
Yeah,
it
yeah,
in that
no,
way.
100%, and that is something that Chris has specifically talked to me about how I should do that too.
Yeah.
And it's something I super am planning on doing. It's really just a matter of, like, you know, I have the PS5 camera. When I stream totally by myself, I can hook that up and I can have my face on here.
Sure.
It's not really. It doesn't work very well for multiple people, right? Like, I don't have a setup that works very. So, like, if I have multiple people here, I don't have a good camera setup to show everyone all at the same time. Which is why I want to have like a studio with all these with multiple cameras set up.
Yeah.
And
That's a good end game, but I was also thinking like
an eventuality.
Up until that point.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you can only show yourself on camera,
maybe that's
that
worth
might
it.
still
That's
be
true.
worth it. And then as long as you can still work it so you can hear everybody else.
Right.
But,
No, that is a good point. That is a good point.
Yeah, because I think having that personal aspect is really going to help with.
No, 100%, 100, and that is something I'm absolutely like working up to eventually too. Is just to have all that, and then again, like maybe temporarily doing the smaller, just the webcam
nice.
maybe, but
yeah,
so we almost have enough darkness.
Yeah,
to
if we can get to 1,000
defines.
darkness, yeah.
That's the goal right now. For this run is just to get as much darkness as possible. I think.
Yeah.
Just to get that next Death Defiance.
Nice.
Got your little bomb bitches.
Yeah, I always usually go for the little Claymore lane dudes first.
There we go.
Look what I found.
Oh, we're so close. What's up, Sisyphus?
Sisyphus. You seen
Why
the
did I say
other
Claymore?
sisters lately?
Landmine lane dudes, you know.
Not seen the other Fury sisters in some time now that you mention it. Just Megara, the kindly one.
I do think it's funny that she's considered the kindly one. I mean, I know that compared to the others, she is, but it just, I don't know. Let's take the darkness. Hey, we got enough.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
We got enough. So yeah, no matter what else we do in this run, we'll be able to get that upgrade.
Well,
for
it's
the
going to
next
start
one,
to make it easier once we're able to have, like, 4 lives, basically.
Right.
I'm
Like
trying to remember what god that one keepsake is from.
Yeah, get out of me.
Did you just say get out of me?
Yeah, I meant get off of me, not get out of
I was
me.
like, man, they're getting really greased now. A Greek salad or something.
A Greek salad? Toss my Greek salad.
Let's see.
Jealous Rage versus Endless Wrath and Vengeful Destruction. Meg definitely counts as tonight. I mean, yeah. Damn hands trying to jerk you to death. What else are they doing? They're trying to get handsy.
Oh, wait. Automatically restore. Yep, okay, it's actually Skelly's keepsake.
Oh.
His tooth is
That's what gets you the extra life?
Yeah.
So have we been able to get that totally already? We just haven't given him a gift.
Yeah, just maybe start giving him a lot of gifts.
Okay. Then you have that one weird village in Greece that worshipped Demeter as an Erinnys due to her wrath.
As a what?
An Erinnys? Or am I pronouncing that correctly?
Is that like a love god kind of thing, I believe, right?
Sorry, the title.
Okay. If I actually saw the spelling for it, I would have remembered that.
Yeah, it was just a little far away. And I also definitely need new glasses at this point, so.
Because yeah, I think the way I always pronounce that was like Erinyes,
yeah.
or something like that. Probably not how the Greeks say it, but yeah.
Right. Well, I think we talked about it last time. There's a lot of words though. Like, I definitely don't think we pronounced the way that the Greeks did. But it's just, I don't know, something about our modern language that it inspires us to pronounce it a certain way, I think.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like some of the Greek pronunciation, like we did, yeah, we talked about
Well,
last
like
time. But
Hercules is Roman, but even when people do Greek mythology adaptations, they often use Hercules from Roman because it just sounds cooler than Heracles does.
Right. That's one of the few times where it's not as fun to say, but usually I think adding a Greek pronunciation to it just makes it too fun, the name. Like, again, like Hecate, that sounds like an intimidating witch god's name.
Right.
However, if you say it like in a Greek or kind of Roman accent, it's like Higate, you know.
Right. It doesn't sound as good. That sounded more Italian, I'll be honest with you.
Well, right, but it makes you think that she's gonna cook you a pizza, you know.
Well, see, there you go. There's the Italian. There's the Italian feel to that. I guess,
or just like, but I mean, but it's a Mediterranean type of accent, you know, like for Socrates, you know, like it's gonna have that flourish to it.
Now, Ulysses said, "Now I want Super Mario meets the Roman pantheon."
Exactly. They're gonna make Socrates a pizza. I'm making you the DiGiorno.
I'm making you the DiGiorno. It's delivery. Or that's not delivery. It's the DiGiorno.
It's complete the crap. Hey man, I know sometimes you gotta eat DiGiorno's when you gotta eat DiGiorno's right now.
I don't know if I've ever had a DiGiorno's pizza, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't think I ever have.
I've definitely had them.
Maybe once or twice. I mean, it's been so long if I have, but I definitely don't remember.
I feel like I remember the taste of Red Baron frozen pizzas more than I remember DiGiorno's frozen pizzas.
See, Fury was first used in 600 AD when Marcus Servius, one of the assholes that stole the Greek pantheon and added different names, so Irenaeus are the correct Greek term as referenced in the Iliad.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Tim is just an encyclopedia sometimes.
Good job, Tim. Yeah, Irenaeus is what Gaiman called the Furies in the Sandman comic.
Oh, yeah. Which I mean, yeah. Neil Gaiman's going to go with the classic, like, accurate mythology, too.
As much as possible, yeah.
Unless it's his own spin.
Yeah, exactly. Which Sandman is a lot of. But,
right, but he still finds ways to try and...
He tries to tell original stories with gods that are as faithful to the original versions as possible. That's how I'd go about it.
Even birds of Kronos or Cronus in Roman, which come on, that's a lazy fucking ripoff. Cronus. Yeah, that's got to be one of their worst name changes. Kronos to Cronus. The Romans were nothing if not lazy.
That's true.
So then, if Healy's looking out for you, that's good. She likes to put a lot of thought and stuff in everything. It's a little much, if you ask me.
You fucking dumbass, Hermes.
Alright, whenever you hit, you had a chance to dodge automatically. After taking damage, quickly dash to recover some health you just lost.
That one's so good, and then side hustle, you get more money every time.
One, yeah. That's why Rome wasn't built in a day. That's a good dig on that. Dig on this.
Dig on this.
I told you I just rewatched all of the
Sam Raimi movies. Yeah. Oh yeah. So you probably have a pretty fresh memory of how unique those villains feel.
The entire Roman pantheon is absolute garbage, as it was the equivalent of a fan fiction of the upper caste wrote as a result of stories told by Roman legionaries. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey. Yeah, you're right. It's lazy. It's very lazy. There are little stories here and there from Rome. I mean, like little names or little stories that are kind of cool here and there, but yeah, for the most part, it's pretty weak as far as being original goes.
I think after you clear this chamber, they wedged Egyptian gods. I mean, to be fair, the Greeks were starting to wedge the Egyptian gods into their... with Alexander the Great, he was starting to meld the cultures.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, I mean, there's definitely some Greek...
And that continued on with Rome, of course.
But. Yeah, it's definitely worse with Rome. But there was definitely some of that just in Greek society, too. For Greek religion.
You seem
Everybody liked to steal from each other. Back, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Bible. That's like the most plagiarized mythology ever.
And I feel like the way Alexander the Great tried to insert himself into Egyptian mythology was by literally saying that he was Ra.
Yeah, no, he did. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it was.
I thought there was a fishing spot in this room. I guess not.
Cult of Isis got big under Rome, though. The Greek successor states tried to limit it after Alexander's death.
Yeah, and whenever you can knock enemies into the lava, that's obviously a good path.
No, I love using the environmental hazards against them, because in Returnal you couldn't do that. The environmental hazards only hurt
Worked on you, yeah. Well, and that's good with Poseidon's moveset as well, because most of Poseidon's moves knock enemies back.
Right.
So,
but yeah, that knockback effect is awesome.
Poseidon comes in the most handy in Asphodel.
Yeah. No, I can.
Oh shit! Oh, it's with both you and myself last time. I felt like I didn't realize we were so low in our health until we started.
Yeah. Do you want to start one more run?
I can start it. You might have to finish it for me.
Finish it. That's okay. Yeah. And then we can get that next Death Defiance in here too.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah, that's right.
So let me guess. 1 minute you're minding your own business out in Asphodel, and then the next, one of those Dracons pops right up in front of you.
For being the nicest one, he does like to re-describe how he lost to our face over and over again.
I mean, he's the sweetest of the gods, but, again, that's relative for gods, so he's still a bit of an obnoxious and asshole.
Yeah.
Sarcastic, yeah. Definitely sarcastic.
The house contractor. Father, look, Lord Uncle Zeus, I've been in contact with him, and he wishes to make peace.
It's probably something Zeus did, not something Hades did.
Well, what I do like about this game is they do add that.
I love that reaction.
That's all I will respect him for is his beard.
Just the quality of his beard. It's the only compliment.
None of your business. Go on now and frolic with that lord uncle of yours, the both of them. And don't you ever...
What about Poseidon? How do you feel about Poseidon, Hades, specifically?
I feel like Poseidon is always the most sort of liked of the three gods, like in a way, like Poseidon.
By people.
Yeah, and like if you think about the Odyssey, he's always the god who's usually most helping mankind or having most direct involvement.
Right.
I feel like is Poseidon.
What did Tim say here? Modern ancient Greece is actually derivative of my Scythian Greek, which predated it by 1,500 years until the Dorian invasion. So the modern pantheon didn't exist for the majority of Greek culture. So I guess even they bastardized the works of earlier civilizations. I mean, every civilization, I really do feel like
steals from the last.
Yeah,
or builds upon it.
Or builds upon it. Maybe sometimes they're more creative. Sometimes they only take pieces and then they make up their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot. I mean, again, the Bible is the worst, though. Out of all the different mythologies, the Bible and Christian mythology is the one that rips off the most other things without contributing its own, completely original idea. Like, the closest thing to an original idea in the Bible is the fall of Lucifer, right? Like, the idea of that story. And even that's not totally original, but it is probably the most...
Well, typically all it says in the Bible about the devil is that he was stricken down from heaven, and it's not
that's what I was going to say, is
it's
that
not till
it's
John
not
Milton.
Much.
It's not really till John Milton in literature that you get to the idea of a sympathetic devil.
Sure. Well, but that's what I say is even though it's this tiny little thing, that's still probably the most interesting thing.
Yeah, right. So it's definitely it's layered in by future authors.
Yeah.
The case. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm not going to buy anything just yet because... Did we already talk to Nick? Yeah. I kind of forgot what Nick said already. Any prophecy stuff? Anything inevitable I can do?
That's cool. Oh, agreed. Any college level course on ancient history teaches that. Some folks don't sit well with being told that the things found in the Bible our derivative of cultures from the beginning of written history. I had 2 classmates storm out and unenroll when we hit that section.
Oh, wow.
It tells you that
that's a
people
little
just can't
much.
handle like reality, and they really just sometimes they really just can't. Just power. Just-
Like Zoroastrianism, Christianity ripped off like
Oh, yeah.
one of the hard is
Give him
maybe
a
the
gift.
one.
Give him a gift.
Oh shit! Wait. I hope I can still.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
can.
There you go.
For you, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of this. For me,
Fuck the truth. I have the Lord.
But guess what? I got this for you. Tit for tat, you understand? It deals.
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
So you really, so what? Is there only one for each character in the game? Is there only one of these keepsakes for each character?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so you just give them a gift one time and then you're good.
Well, some of
basically.
them you have to give multiple gifts, or
Okay.
they just decide to give you their keepsake at a certain
Sometimes
point.
they just
Because
okay.
like when you give your dad, Hades a gift, of course he's like, "Fuck you! I'm not giving you shit." You know?
Right. No, that's true. We have given him. Judaism stole heavily from religions of Babylon and Sumer. Who knows who those cultures stole from that we don't have a written record. That's yeah. I mean, everybody steals from everybody when this stuff happens.
Yeah. Like Lucky Tooth is only good for 1 life restore per, escape attempt is what they call it per like run of Hades.
Right.
So I usually don't put that in until
You
either
switch it out later.
till like once
Yeah.
I complete Elysium or something.
Okay.
To have
Okay, that's good.
So-
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm gonna keep Athena in my ever going quest to get divine protection.
I spend far too much time wondering what wisdom was lost when the Library of Alexandria was burned. Yeah? Well, dude, you know that they got some of what was in there out. You know they got some of what was in there out, and it's sitting in that fucking private library that the Pope has, right? You know they got some of that shit in there. Maybe not all of it, but you know they got some of it in there. 100% I believe that. I don't think Caesar. I just truly believe Caesar was too smart to allow all of it to go.
Now you're gonna like the aspect of Talos for the Fist of Malphon. So I think I'm gonna get that one.
Okay.
Just
Especially becomes magnetic cutter. Its pull deals 20 damage. Some of it got into the hands of the Muslims who spread it, even though the Christian West lost it. But I imagine we're still discovering shit we already knew about. Fuck, electricity was a thing we knew about. Yeah, that's true.
So now
you could like pull enemies to you.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So I think you'll
Magneto, sweet, bro.
So I'm getting that one for you to use specifically when I hand the controller back over to you.
Sweet. I like it.
Let's see.
We're still working on replica. Didn't we figure out? Wasn't it like just like last year we figured out Roman concrete? Like literally, like just recent. Canopic jars as batteries. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool, dude.
Yeah. Oh, get to the.
Well, and then, but as soon as we discovered Roman concrete, didn't we also just like created living concrete, which like dwarfs even the Roman concrete? I know it's not really being used in practical application, like all over the place, but like that crazy like biological concrete is like better even than Roman, I thought. The Greeks had a steam engine but didn't think of a use for it.
Yeah, they did actually invent the first.
Oh yeah, it's like fungus concrete. Like, do you know about that, Michael? They invented this kind of concrete that's alive.
I think
and when it rains,
Ulysses
the
was
cracks
telling me.
heal.
Was that Ulysses who said that?
I mentioned it, and then Ulysses reminded me that it was like fungus that made it work.
I remember me and Ulysses talking about it one time when you lived here.
Just like a long time ago.
Well, or like last year or something. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long time ago in pandemic time.
Yeah, true.
And it was also yesterday in pandemic time.
True.
Alex told us originally? Okay.
Oh, was that Alex? Oh, okay.
Hey, he's got important information sometimes.
I'm just used to him
Hi,
talking
Sarah.
about TLC and shit, so...
Yeah, that's true.
I
Alex
never
mostly
think
shows us
Alex
TLC.
has anything important to say. I'm just kidding.
Alex has cool
I
stuff
know,
to tell us
Alex
sometimes.
does. Alex does have interesting things to say.
He does.
he mingles it in with so much garbage that's hard for me to
parse between the two sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, I hope you're doing good. We're doing pretty awesome. We're doing pretty awesome. This is probably the last run of this game that we're gonna do, but we also just started the run, so like this could go another half hour or maybe a little longer. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. We're doing awesome. We're doing awesome. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Just try and let me know, Sage, when it's getting close to 5.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on the time for you.
1:40.
Right now it's only 4:36, so you still got some time.
Yeah.
Who knows? If you die at some point in the run, maybe we'll just end it with that.
For sure. I'm trying to do my best to not die at this point.
For sure.
So.
But hey, we're still making progress. We're still getting 5:36. So you're about exactly an hour ahead. So she said, I don't think we figured out Greek fire yet. That was nuts tech. Flamethrowers that spewed napalm that kept burning on water.
That is what George R. R. Martin based Wildfire on for Game of Thrones.
Right. Yeah, that's amazing that they always say it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I throw that quote out there all the time as an excuse to drink. Let's see what Tim said. According to the abstract co-authored with Renkith Menon, Jing Lao, and a few others, the current challenge is finding a proper strain that adequately survives the high pH of concrete. Yeah, man. There's some amazing ancient technology that, like, I wish we knew how to do some of that stuff. I mean, you think about how like mathematically perfect the pyramids are. Like those things are earthquake proof.
Oh yeah.
Right, like that shit's impressive. That's extremely impressive. Like I mean, obviously it was all because of aliens. Yeah, no, aliens, dude. They did everything.
We can't forget to thank our true benefactors.
Yeah,
all this.
Humans have never made their own accomplishments. Every single time it was aliens.
Humans have never had a thought in their lives.
Yeah,
because all those thoughts were thought of by aliens.
Yeah, no, every single time. Now that show tried to say that the Marvel and DC superheroes were because of ancient aliens.
Right.
Like,
I mean, maybe Stan Lee, was an alien, though.
Stan Lee was not an alien. So they know how to do it, but now it's a matter of bioengineering a specific strain to survive and promote calcium carbonate precipitation. Okay. Socrates, alien. Leonardo da Vinci, alien. Stan Lee, alien. I like that Socrates, Leonardo da Vinci, and Stan Lee are all like put into a bubble together.
Enough. Get back to work.
Okay, here's a little bit of Hades politics going on. Thanatos has been ordered to forbid Sisyphus from aiding us.
Oh,
but he's gonna do it anyways. But
Leonardo da Vinci was done right by Futurama. Didn't Fry think he was Leonardo DiCaprio, the actor? Like he meets Leonardo da Vinci and he's like, I'm sorry, Mr. DiCaprio.
Mr. Fry. Okay, you want more darkness? Well, we did just.
I think we need keys more than darkness if we have the option to choose between those two, at least.
For Sisyphus, it's always either health, money, or darkness.
I mean, we'll need more darkness eventually.
Yeah, but since we just bought that life, I figured
it
would help you this round to have money.
Place a little bit of that money.
I'm glad we're okay. I think we should scour the environments more because we're getting a lot more.
And that's a renovation I just got.
Oh, awesome.
That the coin would start appearing in the pots and stuff as we broke them.
Oh hell yeah!
So yeah, that's why you have so much more money now in the first area than we were.
Damn.
Like the entire game up to this point.
You are pretty powerful right now, just letting you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Damn.
I'm also genuinely very excited for when we do finish Hades, because we are going to do a stream of Control.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure decided. That is like the next time we need to pick a game to stream. It's gonna be Control.
Oh yeah.
Every time.
Huh. Very good. All right. Only like 440 something right now.
441.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
Your flourish is going to do a lot of damage now.
Ooh.
That was with like almost only one flourish that I destroyed.
Oh really?
Pistol enemy.
Hell yeah, dude. Are you like close to the Divine Protection one already?
No. The one boon you always need to get when you see it, if you want that, is Brilliant Riposte.
Okay.
You need that boon in order to unlock.
Keys.
Let's see, any.
Well, we have 16 keys. Oh, damn, we could probably get the next set of upgrades in the Mirror Knight open then, because I think it was 10 keys you needed for that. So
for when you played, would you want more maximum health or shopping?
Do more health.
All right.
Let's go with health.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Nice.
Oftentimes when there's
is there a fishing spot down there?
Yeah, it'll be like out on almost like a dock type area, like.
But it doesn't always necessarily activate every time you're in.
No, it's just random, which is why it's so hard to catch all the damn fish.
Yeah, that does seem like the least interesting thing in the game, collecting all the fish.
Yeah, that's why I have. I mean, I think I figure I've gotten almost all of them, but I must be missing
There's some
some.
crazy rare ones that you just don't have yet.
That's also actually a kind of humorous element of the game. Like, a lot of the fish you're going to be catching in Tartarus, in Elysium, Asphodel, they're going to be like these kind of like spiritual, supernatural kind of fish.
Do they get you anything if you collect them? Like,
I don't think so, no.
See, that's what makes me not feel like it seems like that worthwhile to do it.
Yeah, I know. It's just to get that one prophecy unlocked.
Right.
So you don't really need to, but it's something I'm still trying to do. But
right, like there's certain side activities in games that I just like. I used to try and engage with like every single thing in every single game I played, but like I have gotten to a point where like, man, if your side activities aren't interesting, fuck your feathers, Assassin's Creed 2. Fuck your feathers.
I remember, what was it? I think the like newest Final Fantasy you had gotten, like the fishing element, it just kind of...
Oh, what, like, the 15? Where you can go fish? Yeah, that was dumb.
It was, like, don't they kind of just skip over the fishing? It's just you sitting there, and it's not...
I think I think you see, like, getting the fish and everything. But it's still not interesting to me. Real life fishing isn't interesting to me.
It's hard to make fishing interesting, I feel like, and
Tim said you do get rewards for each fish depending on its rarity and region caught, so I usually do it, but I've given up on the fish compendium completion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know, man. I just don't...
I guess I'll keep Athena going for you just in case you might get Divine Protection.
Yeah, well, hey, who knows? Maybe it'll happen.
Yeah.
You never know.
Unless you don't glow. I don't know.
Did you say don't blow?
Unless you don't glow or whatever, like... Try to be...
You never shine if you don't glow.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with taking the back streets? I hate that song. I actually genuinely
a lot of people love
song.
it because of Shrek.
Yeah, I like Shrek less because of that song.
That's fine. Yeah, unironically, a lot of people love that song because of Shrek.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Because they just love Shrek so much. It's like Star Wars for a lot of kids.
Shrek is like Star Wars for a lot of people? I have not heard this.
Well, in that sense of fan blindness. Like,
where they just love it and all its sequels no matter what.
And everything involved in it.
Okay, how is Shrek one of those things? That doesn't make sense to me. Shrek is one of those like things with
It's a children's cult classic, man.
I mean, yeah, but like people love it so much that they
Yeah.
just like love every single sequel and are obsessed with it.
I mean,
Is there that much of a
it's
fan base
more
for
of a
Shrek?
sense where the first two are the ones they obsess over more, I think. I mean, there are probably some people that just love all the Shrek movies, including Puss in Boots.
God, I mean, I like Shrek 3 came out, and that made me dislike the two good first movies that I thought I liked because I hated that third one so much.
Yeah, I mean, retroactively, it did make me like them less because it just put it in your face too much.
Yeah, it ruined. I remember liking the first two movies, but nah, they ruined it for me.
Also, tie-in games that are not terrible, I will say. Well, for Shrek 2 at least has a okay movie tie-in video game.
I vaguely remember playing that with you when we were kids, but
I mean, I'm not saying like it was so great you would remember it. Like, I'm just saying for a movie tied video game,
it was better than you would expect it to be.
Hyper Sprint is one of the better Hades, Hermes boons you can get, especially along with if you can get Divine Protection with Hyper Sprint. You're doing pretty damn good because every time you dash, you become like invincible for a second, pretty much.
That's pretty badass.
So. There's this whole mix of things that's going to make you pretty powerful against Hades once you get there.
Right.
But
damn. Yeah, he's taking those guys out like fucking nothing.
Oh shit. Where?
Yeah, that's a good cast. Whose cast is that again? Is that Athena's?
That's Athena's, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, just everything, every projectile it encounters in its path, it just hurts them.
That's badass. That looks like it's doing a fuckload.
Yeah. Especially good with bombs and witches. Which is a weird kind of statement to say, but...
And those bomb-ass witches.
Yeah, right.
Poison you against us, Lord. I can imagine it clear as water, nephew. I'm proud that you've resisted his undoubtedly most twisted words.
Poseidon might also be, even though he's the most likable per se, he's also maybe the most boastful of the...
Yeah, he's a surfer, man.
He's a surfer, yeah.
He's a surfer,
I might as well
man.
get your strike filled up there. Yeah,
I mean,
no,
like,
that's for sure.
You know, in today's world, I feel like
oh yes,
it's
Athena.
very easy to fit Poseidon into a surfer bro personality.
Mold, yeah, for sure.
So it's 4:58, so you got about 12 minutes before 5.
Okay. 4:40. You said 4:50.
4:48. It's about 12 minutes.
Right. Okay. Okay. I will continue to hold the controller until 4:55, maybe 56. 56, I'll say. And then I'll hand it over to you.
And you're making some good progress, it seems like.
Yeah. This giant Medusa head is kind of hard to fight a little bit sometimes.
Oh shit.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Let's see.
But no, I'm very, like I was saying before, I'm looking forward to you getting to play Control and seeing like how weird that world is and the way that mythology unfolds, because it is just
come on.
It is just unique.
Holy Shield. Okay. Oh, Death Defiance Restore. If you've lost a life, that would be good, but replenishes more than usual. That's helpful though too.
Okay.
Holy Shield, Revenge damage after you take damage. Oh, briefly deflect too. That's pretty good.
Revenge damage.
It's epic,
That's cool.
and it's got one of those scroll icons, so it's one you haven't gotten before.
Wow.
So that will help with the prophecies.
Maybe that's a good enough reason to go with that one.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I did. So not only did I have Tyler try this game for himself on his own save file, I also Nadia tried it.
Oh, Hades?
Just on its own save file, and so played it in the bedroom on the 4K TV.
Oh hell yeah!
God damn,
Does
did
it
that
look
make
good?
a difference? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it makes a big like this. I mean, this looks great on this
Oh,
screen,
shit.
this 1080p screen. It does. It looks awesome. But dude, it made a huge difference to play this on a 4K TV because the colors are so much more bright and intense
Sure.
on a 4K screen.
Right,
This,
I bet
this game
it
looks
looks
incredible.
Damn. That's awesome.
And again, you know, it's running off the PlayStation 5 and on a 4K screen. Like it's just a visual delight.
Wow.
This was some
Shit.
flower-covered meadow-type place, not such a terrifying hellscape. Couldn't agree more, mate.
Oh shit. Okay, so I already have. Well, I've got quite a bit of coin. What would you rather have? More health or a boon?
Let's do more health.
Okay.
Here's the fee.
Who knows? Maybe you'll beat Hades while I'm not even here.
I mean, that's if we manage to get that far.
Yeah, right.
Something tells me it probably won't happen, but
Never know.
hey, who knows? Maybe.
Sometimes just kind of.
I mean, hey, we didn't think we
Gambler's
were going to get all the way to Hades that one time, so.
You're right. And the cool thing about this magnetic cutter move is you can just stand this far away and be
Oh, damn, especially for the Hydra, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You also have one of your casts, it's like way behind the head back there, too.
Okay.
It's like in the llama.
Oh, alright, there we go.
And can you believe this is already like 6 weeks that we've been doing this?
That I can't.
We've already been streaming every week for 6 weeks straight.
Well, that's the nice thing. I mean, even though it seems like a long time, I mean, I'll pretty much be done with school in about 2 months here.
Yeah.
And then once that time opens up again, I can just even come over on Tuesdays still and be able to be here the whole time, pretty much.
Totally.
So.
And then, I mean, and in that case, we could do like kind of like 5-6 hour streams.
Yeah. At least for a game like Hades, it's good to do every once in a while, I think.
I mean, didn't you play like almost exclusively in like that amount of time?
Yeah.
Like you were just like, when you did sit down to play it, you were fucking in for that, like.
Right. Like, I considered it a disappointing playthrough if I was only trying to do it for like 2 hours at a time or something, yeah.
Right.
But it's a great handheld game, like having it on the Switch, like being able to
take it with you.
Yeah, there are very few games that I've had that experience with, even in handheld games. Well, except for no, I mean that's not true. It's a classic feeling handheld game in a way because you can just be anywhere, take it up right where you were. Like I remember I was getting my oil change at my car and just play, and that's where I beat the Hydra the first time. Was getting my oil change. So it's just like, okay, if I can just squeeze in 5 minutes here, I might be able to do some massive shit, It's just
right. No, yeah, hey, I mean, well, plus you can leave your Switch in like sleep mode too, so like you can kind of keep coming back,
right?
Even on a single run.
Mm-hmm. So it is great to have on the Switch if you ever like are thinking of games to get on the Switch. Doesn't matter if you're out, Zagreus. All right. Now what time is it?
All right, now it is 4:54. Yeah, 4:54.
Okay. Oh, 100 darkness. Huh.
Woohoo!
Let's see. Get into Elysium.
The cat is cuddling with your phone.
Oh, damn it! Why do animals do that?
I'm gonna move your phone because she's pressing buttons.
Oh. That's fun. Are there any of these you want to sell to? Okay.
No, keep them.
All right, keep them. All right. So,
keep that shit.
I'll get you some more health though.
Fuck yeah.
And
Get out of this damn feet.
She's like, that petting is too intense, dude.
She does. She tells you. She likes to talk.
Okay, Dad.
I wonder how many streams I just have cat just screaming in the background.
Can you hear her on?
I don't know. Can Ulysses, Tim,
Say,
Sarah,
you want
anybody in the
Daedalus
chat.
hammer or money?
Can you hear this? Daedalus hammer.
All right.
How clear is that cat meowing? Is that pretty clear? I was just saying, can you hear the cat, Ulysses?
Oh yeah.
On the stream.
They
Yeah.
said, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, cat is loud. That's what I thought.
Very clear.
She's a talkative fucking animal. I was just gonna put that question forth to everyone here because yeah. But yeah, no. So I just wonder how many streams you can clearly audibly hear a cat on. It's probably a lot of them, to be honest. Probably most of them.
Damn you, baby chariot. Don't come back. Every once in a while, Zagreus just says these badass one-liners.
Well, those enemies in particular, because they will come back. If you...
Right, true. Okay, so
now 456.
All right, the fists always have some cool. Well, yeah, might as well just hand it off to you now then.
All right, so now that so Michael's going to be leaving here in just a moment.
I guess I'll literally only converse for like another minute, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'll say 2 minutes, and then I'll head off here. But it was good hanging with you, Sage, as always.
Yeah, dude.
And
thanks for streaming, as always.
Yeah, I'll be back. I assume next Tuesday.
Yeah. As far as right now goes, there's no planned change in schedule until October 5th, which is when
exactly.
Crazy long Alan Wake marathon stream is going to happen.
And as always, if on Thursdays you get home 2:30.
If I happen to this week I won't, but
that's fine.
You know. Yeah. Bathe the street in blood; it'll fix the cracks. The self-based concrete isn't only fungal based. They created some using enzyme found in human blood. Oh yeah. That's the stuff that's going to be used on Mars. We were grossing Alex out by talking about pee, poop, and blood houses, they're also using pee and poop to make that concrete too.
Well, that sounds like fun. The grossing Alex out.
Grossing Alex out is always fun.
Mostly you do that just by talking about gnomes.
That's true. Oh, which reminds me, tonight we got to get some gnome conversation. Who doesn't like to find blood in their cracks? That's a great sentence.
Gotta get some gnome content on this.
Gnome content, bro. Gotta get that gnome content.
Living that gnome life.
Well, one of these days, I really want to wait till we have like the fully the really solid equipment for
set
it.
Up, yeah.
But we're gonna do a whole stream, all four of us. We're gonna get four of us together, and we're gonna go through and hunt down every gnome creation in Dreams.
Right.
And one do a big long stream of just gnome content.
We'll be very grateful.
Oh, Alex is gonna love it.
All right, man. I should probably take these off and get going.
Yeah,
here.
hey, you're all good to go. Thanks again for hanging out, man.
No problem. Bye, Sage. Bye, chat. Should I just unplug this, or should I just leave it down?
Yeah, you can just leave it for right now. Man. I'm gonna play until I die, and then we'll see how long that takes. But
all right. Well, it was good playing for you guys, and I will be back Tuesday.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, chat, you just got me now. Ooh, this is the first time we've been in this room.
Elysium's moss-covered chambers, carved of stone, stand untold numbers of eternal monuments in tribute to the greatest heroes which mortality ever, there to honor them in life, as well as death.
To answer your question, Ulysses, though, I don't know. Everybody likes finding blood in their cracks, right? That's like a normal thing to enjoy.
Plenty more shades looking to fight with you out there.
Oh, who is this now?
I'm just passing through.
Oh, this is passing.
Ah!
Ask your name, sir. I'm Zagreus.
Names are there to be forgotten, stranger.
You're not even gonna know that for a while.
He's not even gonna tell us his name.
But just in case they don't, here
Well, one thing they say about some of the ghosts, or the shades in Elysium in particular, is that they have forgotten parts of their life. Well, a lot of shades, actually. The ones in Tartarus, for example,
they don't.
They're
Yeah.
so just deformed ghosts because they have no concept of what they were.
Right. Which, yeah, I mean, I like that element of ghost mythology. I feel like it always makes ghosts a more interesting thing to degrade their mentality over time. Yeah, you can just leave it unlocked, dude. You're fine.
Alright, I'll see you next week.
Alright, have a good one, Michael. And we'll see how good I do. Oh, God. I mean, I feel like we're doing all right. I do feel like we're doing all right right now.
Better bless
We have a lot of money. Let's go to the shop. Let's go to the shop, see what we can do. See what's available to us. Heading out. Good luck telling your dad off. Awesome, Tim. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, as always. And we shall see you very soon.
better, huh? Always a pleasure, Charon.
Also gotta go. Alright, Ulysses, I will see you in just a little bit. Do some more Deathloop tonight. Hell yeah. Oh, God. Oh, fuck you, Ghost. Ah, Ghost. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get out of here. Get out of here. Woo. Nice, there we go. Whew. Wow, I really kind of fucked up on the health there, damn. Let's get another key. I hate that their ghosts also then have a armor. Oh, hey, honey, how you doing? How's it going over there? Ooh, fucking. There we go. Ooh. All right, what do we got? Oh, these chariots. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. Birthing baby chariots all the time. Alright. How's it going over there? You guys having fun?
So close.
Oh my god, there's so many chariots. Oh man. Yeah, it's hectic as hell, yeah. Hi Sam. Pass my hello on. And yeah, the graphics and the art style in this game are absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Just take all of them. Oh shit.
Do your worst.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. So many of you. Come on. Stupid little ball. Get out of here. Alright. Okay. Got some health around here. Store. Alright, let's try this. Let's try the store. Maybe we can buy some health. Can't get health, but we can get an Aphrodite boon.
But on my blessings from the boatman for my dearest, I'd say we're settled up.
Any health chamber rewards are worth more. Yeah, let's go with that. Ooh, but we can also get a... Let's do that one. Can I?
Kieran, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude.
Why not? Let's give him a present. Aphrodite? Yeah, she is.
Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though you're insisting, aren't you?
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous.
I don't know what to say, mate.
Bone hourglass. Alright. No, she's hot. Oh, here we go. Theseus and the Minotaur.
But you shall not achieve your goal whilst I yet live and breathe, or the equivalent of it here in the splendors of Elysium.
And you leave me with little choice but to make you shut up already, and your bull-headed manservant there.
Yeah, no, the visual designer is amazing. The art style is great. They have such, even just like the heroes like Theseus and Achilles, and I mean you run across the primordials. Just so many characters, but they do a great job with them. Oh shit. Okay, I've got one death defy left, and then I also think it's really clever that the Minotaur and Theseus are like best friends in the afterlife, because they were like the mortal, right? Like the slaying the Minotaur of the maze was like one of Theseus's greatest accomplishments, and so they're like awesome friends now, though, in the underworld. Oh, shit. They got me. One life. This is the last life I got. Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna die. Yep, there we go. Oh, alright. Damn. Alright, we're gonna run through the House of Hades, and then we are going to end the stream here. But we'll be back at 6:30 with Ulysses and Alex for Deathloop, so we're not even gonna be gone that long.
You took on the Minotaur. No way. No wonder you're back here. Everyone knows that he's unstoppable.
I've beat him before, so I mean, not unstoppable.
Get his autograph for me?
No.
No, I will not get his autograph. What do you got to say, Achilles?
You used to pray to the gods, make offerings to them and such back when you were alive.
Prayed mostly to my mother, lad. I always had my doubts the gods were listening, that they could even hear. Though I suppose that if you make an offering, they might be so inclined, just for the moment anyway. They're helping much.
They're helping, definitely, sir.
Sir. Yeah, it was a pretty decent run. I definitely feel like I could have done better, but, you know, that's this game. It's a process. It's a process of just running over and over and over again, and then just getting more powerful and working your way up to eventually just... I mean, you could eventually beat this entire game in 22 minutes. Like 22 minutes, basic, is like the runtime when you hit like your maximum power level.
My desk is far more organized than you, boy. And if you're so concerned about our court musician, why don't you commute his sentence yourself? Seeing as I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Sure, happy to oblige. I'll just ask the house contractor since you're too busy. Contractor, mind locating the court musician's sentence when you get the chance? There we go.
Oh, let's see. Court musicians. Sealed documents free Orpheus from solitary confinement. Yeah, let's do that.
I commute our court musician sentencing effective now.
Oh, hello.
Ah, Orpheus.
Alright. Underworld renovation fountains provide 20% more health. Codex index. Special item. Update the codex with a handy list of boons for each Olympian. Chambers may contain urns with coin. Do the health.
Not to make the underworld a better place, I think.
Let's do the health. Special item. Give the house contractor a break and new jobs.
This one, then. You've done so much for us, house contractor. Why don't you do a little something for yourself?
If that mess of a table enhances the contractor's productivity, then so be it.
Okay. A lot more bonuses. Alright, what's up, Orpheus?
I understand you liberated me from my eternal punishment. And so I have returned to serve your father here. Thanks.
Orpheus, you're back. Look, don't get on father's bad side like that and you're going to be fine.
I mean, we're on his bad side.
I think he's angry with me.
I grieve for you, my friend. But if you've come to ask me for a song, why, I'm afraid I must stand firm about my answer.
It's all right. Father can't make you sing if you don't want to.
Pact broken. Court musician sentence.
Nyx, I've come to know the god of swiftness, Hermes, though it seems to me he doesn't work directly with the others on Olympus. Do you know him well?
Lord Hermes is a point of contact, yes. Among Olympians, he works the closest with our operations here, and aids with shepherding the souls of the departed to our gates. Accept his help, for he is faithful to our cause.
I get it. Thank you, Nyx.
Cool.
I'm sorry, I better get back to my cleaning.
So you do, sir?
Okay.
What's in stock? Sure, why not? I'm short of gemstones.
Alright, what do we got here? You.
Doing business with you, Fates. Tartarus is gloomy enough without Orpheus in it.
Cool. Alright.
How else can I improve?
Alright, what we got here? New upgrades. Sir, each escape attempt from the House of Hades with some wealth. Oh, interesting. Raise your life total.
Can't afford that.
Ooh. That's cool. That's cool. Permanent health upgrades. Awesome. Permanent wealth upgrade. Alright. Alright. That's cool. We're making some progress there. Alright. And we're gonna call it here. Thanks anybody that's been watching. Thanks for coming in and hanging out for a moment, honey. Ulysses, Tim, Stash, Sarah, a whole bunch of people in here today. Thank all of you. And let's go find someone to raid here real quick. Let's go see. Oh, we'll talk to him first, I guess.
You worry something bad is going to happen when I
Let's see if anybody is currently streaming.
Gift-giving custom around here.
Let's do Stash. He's been super fun and awesome and friendly and super cool. So let's do Stash.
Well, not after the first time. Maybe I just want to show thanks to my friends.
Alright, have a good one, honey. I will see you later. You'll see me online later. Alright, let's see. Stash. Where you at? There you are. Alright. He's playing Spider-Man. Awesome. We're gonna raid Stash and hang out with him while he does some Spider-Man. Alright, have a good one, everybody. We'll see you soon.